This YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
Friday, where all the bitches get ready.
Killing the flex every time I step into the booth with my dog, woo. We deliver a body of work with a tag on the toe every time that we shoot. 69 flexes lined up in a row, there was nothing left for us to prove. And just like Houdini, we spin around, disappear in the smoke like poof. Dynamic duo, we brothers in Christ, twins on a 100 proof. There are very few men that could even try to lace up our motherfucking shoes. Tell our mamas we sorry, but there is no time and we both fresh out of bucks. Woke up with no patience for bullshit and our ops are out of luck.
This is a song that end all flexes. 69 entries made to perfection. Links in the chat, how we make connection. Ending the work week with a place for reflection in all the world. They had the audacity, claiming these Z's like a thief in his family. Over a year, been receiving my amnesty. Think they want pressure to the feeling my gravity. Always get them right so they can't get mad at me. Had a good life, now the shit turned travesty. Left me for dead, activated savagery. Overcame odds, now my life's pure majesty. Yin and fucking yang when we get together. Real, recognize real, that we're bringing the pressure. Bombs keep coming in, gotta leave for the shelter. Gonna be the hottest summer and we're leaving them for welcome. It's Flex Friday! Never back down, no way, we're surrounded, rockin' chains, taking shots on the next. It's splendid, do whip for the fam, you two keeps the tender. They may claim flex, but we know the pretenders. In this shit, it's time the flex was born. From a few guys to a fucking swarm. Out of the bowels of hell, the show was formed. Entertaining folks, grab a bucket of popcorn. Anything goes around here might happen. 6% of the show joking and laughing. Sharing a weekly news, showing newfound plastic. Gonna bust a joke and leave it a package with links in the chat, you can make an appearance. No stringent rules, no special friends. Totally random with your chat, no incoherence. Cool with everybody till there's interference. No bars on language, we curse like sailors. Not for the kids, if you read the disclaimer, get lit. We are not abstaining to chat packs with the usual neighbors. Down the shot, smoking Delta 8, crunching on some cookies that the fam might bake. Doing it for years, we can't be fake. 69 flexes ain't no mistake. Fuck with Amsterdam, with brothers in Christ. Shows about to start reviewing the vice. Other shows miles, so we bring the spice. Get what we want, ain't sweating no price. Now that's out of the way, we get on to the flex. Who could ever expect what the boys gonna do next? Songs about Friday, we made them old stretch. When it comes to intros, we do it the best. Let's go!
Killing the flex every time I step into the booth with my dog, woo. We deliver a body of work with a tag on the toe every time that we shoot. 69 flexes lined up in a row, there was nothing left for us to prove. And just like Houdini, we spin around, disappear in the smoke like poof. Dynamic duo, we brothers in Christ, twins on a 100 proof. There are very few men that could even try to lace up our motherfucking shoes. Tell our mamas we sorry, but there is no time and we both fresh out of bucks. Woke up with no patience for bullshit and our ops are out of luck. The light at the end of the tunnel, this is the end of the flex roll. Make classics, I'm a maestro when I always deliver the sick flow. Born by the luck of a dice roll. I was conceived in a bando. My story was grim from the get-go, but I made it sweeter than a Fago. Verses are precious, I'm Smeego. March to the beat of my banjo. Click on this shit in your Rickroll. I put this bitch in a chokehold. Smacked it around like a bad hoe. Guilty as charged cause I killed flows, but I'ma have to plead no low. Blacker than flex in the shadows. Pass me my fucking cigarettes. Dropping the flex like acid. He hauling them hoes like an asshead. Jerking my beef like I'm savage. A peek in the mind of a madman. This is the mural at 16. I'm going harder than 16. Your sins weighed on a triple beam. When flex comes, do not scream. You were forewarned at the briefing. Karma's a bitch with a mean sting. How could you think you could fuck me when I am the master of cunting? I am the venom in bee stings. You are the sludge in the dry stream. I am the cum in your brownies. MAS 17, you down me. Mo chains, no rings, 2 watches, wing frames, MAGA hat. One fat, another Friday, new rap. All I wanna know is where the damn at. Most cigarettes, got a new pack. So much weight on my neck that it might snap. Couldn't pull the shit off with a bad back. Where the fuck is Flex at? Just like a nigga, he's late. One last time I've risen to deliver this benediction. Every challenge accepted and ripped. I have completed my mission. Come join me with my minions. This was a beautiful ending. Give me my cigarettes, ho.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Midweek check-in. Cas, Bruce, Destiny.
What up?
7 people watching if you don't mind.
Big E, Mo Cigs,
like
Mo Chains,
sometimes 2 tips on the way out. Remember to do it. Thank you,
no
everybody.
rings.
It tastes better with a clean shot glass.
No. It's not as smooth as Amsterdam. It really is.
It's fresher.
You think? You think
What's that?
that it tastes fresher?
I'm just joking.
No.
I'm just talking shit. It's still alcohol. It's still tea. I mean, shots of tea and Delta 8 CBD. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 8 people watching again. If you don't mind, hit the like button on the way in. We got Daredevil in the house. What up, Dare? Tried to catch a call from Instagram today, man. It just kept saying connecting.
What up, Daredevil?
David Jones in the house, man.
David Jones.
Also, later in the comments, saw y'all. David's son was
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. David Jones' son had an ordeal. Please keep him in thoughts and prayers for real. Doe Studios in the building. What up, Doe?
What up, Doe Boy Studios?
The camera's in the way of the comments when I post them.
Doe Boy Fresh.
What up with you, Doe? Big M in the house. Big E.
Big E. What up?
The usual suspects lining up, man.
God almighty.
Jason Krishner from Canada.
Jason Krisher. It's Krisher.
Krisher, excuse me.
We just rename people.
Again, the camera is right there. I missed it. I thought an H was an N due to the camera. Sorry for the female cat mating calls in the background. Hey!
You aborted her kids, bitch.
She killed her children and want to get pregnant again in their moaning. What else we got? Shit, man. Destiny, of course, in chat and in the building. She pays attention to chat. On the phone back there too. Jeezy Treasy.
Jeezy with the dookie stain crease.
Whoa.
Jeezy with the doo-doo stain crease. What up,
TKD Bar? What's happening with you, man? All right, everybody has been shouted out. If you're new to the chat, man, you leave a comment, get shouted out. We'll throw the link up, and in the meantime, I'll talk about toys and toy shit.
See, there you go, those studios trying to suck us into a whole different series. Talking about some. I know you're done with the flex, and we'll only be doing stuff when you feel. Perhaps the next one should be called Just Cause for whenever you feel like it. You know, yeah, it'll be a short series. They're not gonna come out. They're gonna come out like not even like the Fast and the Furious movies, because them come out like every year. So this will be like. These will be like motherfucking. I don't even know. These gonna come out like Bad Boy movies.
We plan on doing one for Joe Fest though. We're in talks about that.
We're in talks.
Trying to figure out. We kind of agreed to that at least.
I mean,
a lot of you guys will be coming.
The parts we discussed, yes.
Yeah, both of them.
It's not yours. It's not.
We probably will do with Joe Fest.
He can have it. Man.
Remix.
Is it yours?
No, it's not his.
Is it yours?
It's his in the kitchen.
He said just because it's like 2 times a year. So it comes out like iPhone.
2 times a year. The Flex S series, Flex 2S series.
6 months enough time to work on a song.
6 months. Yeah.
Is that enough time to work on a song?
Yeah. How could you go wrong?
And he's still gonna wait till the last day.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, does it
last 2 days? On a 6 months. He's like,
I still see me. I still see it.
He'll be on the last hour talking about, man. I swear to God, man.
I'm sorry we're late again. It was my fault again.
And I know people that don't wear socks.
And they do it in Flex voice.
Just do it. Wait along.
MIS1.
He said OnlyFans exclusive.
Flex.
Joe Fest will be Flex 70. It's gonna fall on a Friday. There will be Flex 70 and
so technically y'all didn't stop at 69.
What will?
No. I'm saying, hold on, skirt. Everything.
I mean, if you're
technically, all right, we're technically, since we're technically, what up, MIS1? Fucking yeah, man. I got a feeling they're coming soon here. His tanks. Fucking but no, while we're tech.
That's not the show.
Right.
Not the Flex Friday.
But it's also Friday, so if y'all want to call it Flex 70, that's fine.
No, we're not. Because it's
y'all. I said if y'all want in your own heads,
right? Just like 420.
It's gonna be labeled
just like
labeled
we celebrate. Well, not even celebrate. We acknowledge 420 is the weed smoker holiday, but that's also the birthday of Hitler. So,
might not celebrate it, but any true 420.
but it's also the birthday of Hitler, right? 420 is Hitler's birthday. So just because it's the same day doesn't mean that it has to be a part of the same thing. Is what I'm saying.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it's a Joe Fest song, but it ain't got shit to do with the Flex.
Still going.
I mean, Joe Fest was Flex 70 only things. Just one like Granny's going wild.
And listen to him out there, the old baby daddy out there beyond that. Like, I got you, boo. As soon as I figure out how to open
Get
it.
Go on here, we'll put that whore out the door for you.
You wait. When he opens the door to take,
He got the cocaine cat now. You chop litter.
Man, he's fixed. He ain't worried about that shit.
I said he got yeah.
That's the better one then, right? He ain't got to worry about none of that.
Nope. He's the upgraded model.
My favorite animals are ones that can't get pregnant.
He's the upgraded model that ain't pissing on nothing, ain't shitting on nothing. He understands I'm the alpha in the house.
He just chilling. He just glad that someone feeds him and gives him water.
He was in my bathroom this morning, though, so you know he got ejected.
Damn, he can't even crawl or walk around
not
in
in the
there.
room. Not in the room at all.
Golly.
I'm the only animal allowed in that room.
Jesus.
I'm the only animal. Fuck this.
Shit, I let a bear up on my bed.
Man, get off my damn chair. That's why it's raggedy as hell now. Y'all
Stop.
scratching on it.
Stop.
It is tad.
Nope, didn't get anything new yet. I got stuff on the way though. I just got a notification that I got some shit shipped. So hopefully by Friday, man. But standing on Wednesday, nothing new to show. Not right now. There was a lot of
nothing but our faces.
This, as always, there's news to talk about in the toy world, though.
Oh yeah,
Mando's done, so there's no talk about that. I've been watching the Andor shit. I'm almost done. I think I got 2 more episodes.
Ooh, it's good, ain't it?
Yeah,
it is good.
I like it.
You're gonna love the last 2. Oh yeah. You got to the part where they did the heist.
So they're in the prison right now. They're in the prison.
So
and motherfuckers is done.
This is after the heist, then. This is after they stole the gold from the
They did pull it off.
Yeah, you didn't finish.
I didn't realize they were still in the big hole. I thought it was something bigger coming down the line. That was the big hole.
That was the big hole, and they made out with it. You didn't see when he killed Buddy.
I saw all that shit.
He was talking about dipping out. He was talking about killing Shawty and them just taking the money and going. And he was like, "Hell no!" Yeah. But you remember the scene where they were flying through the fireworks to get out? Man, that shit was like one of my favorite scenes ever of any Star Wars movie was in that show Andor. There's like this fireworks festival type shit that they put on this show for these like this nomadic tribe that they're kind of like nomadic minded too. So like the Empire or whatever the New Order, they put this show on, but they think it's some old like fucking holy bullshit or whatever. They put this shit on basically so they can just keep, fucking them out of their shit. But anyways, but they have to fly. Anyone that hasn't seen it, man, they have to fly through when they escape, man. They're flying through this fucking show, man, and that shit is like, that shit is epic. Yeah, he's in the prison. Yeah, you're gonna, man. Ooh, I'm glad you started watching that shit.
And it seems like
it's tight.
It seems like the place is really understaffed.
It's not that it's understaffed. It's just they have so many other ways to keep people in line. With the hot and cold floor and the fucking. You don't need that many when you got all that other shit.
It seems understaffed, so I'm waiting to see how they're gonna overthrow the situation. Does everybody get free? You can tell me. I don't give a fuck.
Their pod. But a lot of people die too, because remember they're all out there in the middle of. No, they're in the water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the oceans. And it's a long drop from the top, but some people do. Some people do make it.
What up, Deathstroke?
It's either like a lot of them were like, we're not. One dude was like, he's like, I'm gonna die. He's like, you're gonna die here.
Yeah, I seen that. Buddy. Like they're finna vote where I saw. I fell asleep during the episode.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Like that council was talking.
Andor.
The council was talking about something, And that's when I started dozing off, and I just paused that shit.
Shit, for me, after they pulled the hinds off, man, yeah, it just gets, it's really good. Man. Yeah. Was a slow burn show for sure. Yeah, Jeezy, yes, man. The prison episodes, those were good, man. I was like,
hey, so on a toy tip, y'all seen this week? How many pickups? Not
damn.
me. How many?
That's
I like
bullshit.
That. I like that. That looks cool.
Man, that shit's gonna be big as fuck.
$200 though.
Bro, how big is it? How big do you?
Like, look,
you
how
said
thin
24. You said what? About 24 inches? 23 and a half inches.
23 and a half right there.
I mean, that's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like that, bro.
How many people gonna get this guy? Or get her, brother?
Oh, you lost some shit.
These are you lost me she. Yeah, it's a female. I like the ship mode, but the bot mode leaves.
Got that big dick. Look at that. Look at that thing.
Said, look at that thing.
That shit a cannon. Oh. Yeah, they shoot out like a Evil Knievel.
She got a cuff on.
Boy, stop.
Yeah, I just feel like they could have made that look cooler.
Man, what is that big ass hump thing on the front of it? Underneath
here?
Yeah, that's
just the whole of the show. More parts of her transformation.
Man,
they got nerve to have a connectability. Hey, they got it's a little connect thing, like it can connect to the other shit. I'm fucking out. It's on the back too, on the back of the shirt, like you can connect. I got it, like you can connect it to a base. That's kind of cool. And the gun is a wing. What kind of ripoff is this?
Man, stop.
That shit ain't fold, nothing.
It's just a gun.
$200, just a big clumsy ass transformer for $200. Let me see if anybody. I'm fucking out.
What are those dinosaurs that flew that had the big ass hump on their fucking head? Not pterodactyls. What was that dinosaur called? And they got big ass wings and they walk like that on their wings and shit. It starts with a P. A fucking
Petronodon or something?
No, not a pterosaurus. Is it?
Pterosaur. Oh, the Crimson Guard on card.
The pterosaur. The pterosaur. Yeah, that. Yep, the pterosaur. Yep.
Soundwave.
Hey, look. That gun look like this motherfucker's head right here.
Python Crimson
Pterosaur. It look like that.
Pterosaur.
Yeah, big ass wings, the hook.
Oh shit, he got him.
Oh, motherfucker's taking a suicide dive.
So I was talking about an actual dinosaur.
Do you prefer the Tiger Force Dusty or the original one?
Yeah, Dusty sucks.
Both of them.
Dusty just sucks. Period.
The white race.
You just got him because he's in
the white race. What up?
White race in the house. What up?
Destro 666.
Yeah, I mean, I just got him because he's part of the Tiger Force. And
represent.
Shit, looks cool with him.
Well, hold on.
Make sure it was the perfect none spill on their arm. Leave it to her to spill hers.
And on card.
He said leave it to you to spill yours.
I'm saying. Can I see the later?
Oh, you got two of them. You got one in box
too? Kept
too?
talking about four.
Hell yeah, you know how I do, man.
See, you pump faking. That's how we doing.
Look at this. Stop, goddamn it, get off my chair. Cat tearing my chair up, man. Yeah, so I'm gonna wait to see those probably. I don't think I want to spend $50.
She trying to ride a Hembra that adjusts the seat. She see all this fern, and she see that.
I just know how it was finding barbecue and other Target stuff around here.
Get it over with. I feel you.
Yeah.
And it's not too bad a price, I guess. Double up.
You seen
Double up to have it now, or wait till September.
Double it and give it to the next person. You see the.
I mean,
I'm down the rabbit.
the way I look at it is, I can't take it with me, so.
Have fun with it. Hey, that's what's up, Dwight.
No.
I know that Smith's he said he's got 5 accounts or whatever. I know that's one of his accounts. But fucking yeah, that G.I. Joe shit's addicting, man. But the army building, whoa. You gotta be careful about the army building hole.
Yeah.
They all fucking army builders, every one of them. Yep, see? Oh shit, we got a celebrity in the building. Pat, 3 Live Stream, what's up, man?
What up, Pat? What up, Pat?
Cooler, man. Appreciate you coming through, though. You know, Joe's talking about the Joes at the moment. The strange addictions of army building.
Just on and on and on.
Yeah, man. How do they do it, man? How do they do it to us? How do they do it? And the fucking range, right? It's like everyone they come out with is like, oh, this is a sicker army builder than the last.
Yeah, range wiper angling lies.
That shit's hard as fuck, man. Like, that shit's hard as fuck. Make you say fuck a bat. Them range vipers look dope, man.
I don't know. Yeah, plenty of bats.
And alley vipers too. You gotta ask them. How many alley vipers you got? That's your favorite shit right there, the alley viper.
I got 12 bats, 15 alley vipers, 6 vipers, 6 troopers.
What's your what would be for alley vipers? What's your dream repaint for the next one?
Honestly, I would love to see the 25th anniversary one that they done in black and red, or red and black.
Like primarily red with black trim, is that?
Yeah.
I got you. Like some crimson, like a crimson alley, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it like that, but it's what they did for the 25th anniversary.
I got you. Brian King. I got one on the way to me. I'm not especially worried about it. Like I already don't. Oh, we got a Kurt Lone Star.
Pat. Lakers or Golden State?
Golden State.
I take the Lakers in 6.
I like the crimson bat in hand. And I'm actually getting the third party kit that's got the clear head and arms.
Ooh, like transparent, or like red clear.
Yeah.
Golden State
to give them the flame effect look, like the what they done in the 25th anniversary, where they done the clear red bat.
Okay.
They call it the flame bat. or torch bat or something like that.
Yeah.
Supposed to be able to remake him.
Okay then.
What up, Ghost Rider?
I finally got one on the way. I could have had one, but I got one on the way.
What, Crimson Bat?
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm not dire. I really this army building shit. I see it. I see it's trouble. So I like one or two. If I really like a character, I might get 2 or 3. But I ain't just 10, 12, 20 shit, man. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I'm done doing that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like the Joes right now. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna get everything on card until I sell the shit. But I'm really and truly just picking up what I like and fuck the rest.
What up, Bully?
Bullwinkle.
What up, New Soundwave? You feeling any better?
Yeah, the medicine the doctor's got me on has been kind of kicking these headaches to the side a little bit easier.
Nice. To start.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Just gotta get rid of this shit now.
Man, Dwight, if you Hasbro still got Serpentor. They keep releasing. You just gotta pay it. You gotta be on it, man. You gotta be on it. Get your notifications up.
Well, they've done Serpentor 3 times. They've done Dr. Mindbender twice.
I think 3 times.
Twice.
Man, I feel like right before Christmas they did another chance.
For Mindbender?
Yep. I feel like, if I remember right.
Because they said
I got mine off jump.
Yeah, I did too.
Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, don't.
Well,
We've been here for years.
that place overseas, they got Mindbender available. I mean, you can
$100, 80.
No, it's cheaper. It's like $70 for the figure. Then you pay you $30 for shipping, and you're still coming out cheaper than what they asked for on the secondary market.
Yeah. So they want $150 for him on eBay and shit.
I got her today.
Hey, yeah. Mara Jade, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, Mara Jade.
Mara Jade. I should have got that shit, man.
I have another one that's supposed to be coming in September.
She's not doing so well back there, but I still think she was a cool character.
She is a very cool character,
Oh,
especially the lore, the story of her is.
When the order was up for her, I didn't see the material that had her in it. So that would inspire
But she's really
really
good. And then I got this today.
What? Okay.
Oh, you play the Switch?
Yeah, I play the Switch.
What's your favorite game on there?
Just about any Star Wars game there is.
Hey,
I can't find my Luigi Mansion 3. I am so pissed. I think I got gaffled by one of the kids.
James got the Zelda game, and it's like 17 days early. It's not.
The Zelda's fucking off point, man.
Yeah, he was talking about that. You don't know how tempted I am to put the gameplay video. I was like, man, when you do that shit, that kind of shut down.
Yeah.
Nintendo
Automatically.
The Zelda's off.
Hey, my son's got the new game now.
Look at what happened.
It don't come out until June 1st, and he's got it now playing it.
How'd you get it?
He got it. I don't know. He just told me he had it.
Don't try to get our shit taken down.
Don't try to get
ain't got it.
down. I ain't got that shit.
We know a guy that knows a guy
that knows a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
That favors his son.
But he's playing the Zelda now. He just told me about that shit. I was like, oh, fuck.
My daughter's getting impatient for that one.
Oh,
soon as midnight.
She really wants that game.
Hey, Will.
Like the old school, you can call Casual Power, 1-800-CASUAL POWER, and get the secret cheats, and we'll tell you how to find everything in the game.
What's up, Destiny?
Yeah, for $1.99 a minute. For $1.99 a minute, we'll tell you how to.
Hey,
We'll
I never called one of them lines, but I know this has to be a technique. I'm sure they was putting motherfuckers on hold at times. They said that was counting. They're like, get them to at least.
Hey, hold on, time out. Real shit. Talk about everybody. Flashback to the past. The game. Remember we were kids? Like Nintendo Power had a number you could call.
Yep.
Get cheat codes and shit like that, right?
Yep.
Did they not drag them calls out, man? In hindsight. All right.
Of course, that's where probably what they were training. They're like, the longer you can keep them on the phone, the better. Offer other codes.
Yeah, mom be mad as fuck. She be like, you better hurry up.
You want to walk through?
You better get to the meat of the, hey, you better ask the motherfuckers for the cheat code, the infinite cheat code.
You better ask for that game.
Hell yeah. Hey, one time I called like $20, and I think it might have been fucking Zelda.
Yeah, because like you have to.
You had the secret bushes and shit.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, how you supposed to know you're supposed to move this bush? Man, get the fuck out of here. My homeboy John showed me the shit in the game. I was like, so basically, I would have never been able to beat this game had I not had that phone number, a walkthrough, or you. Like, because he remembered it from back in the day, and he showed me all.
Hey, and that call done cost $25. Your mama like, what?
I know. Before I started calling them and stuff, I'd be getting pissed. I'm like, motherfucker, what the fuck do I?
Zelda man was evil. They did that on purpose though, for y'all to call those numbers. Like,
hey, like Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden's always been just an impossible ass game.
They were made for that shit.
You call them on some please God. Like, is there some kind of
just like they do the toys for the movies. I mean, the movies are for the toys. I was watching this shit, man. Some dude had made, man. They were talking about at one point Static Shock was a more popular show than Pokemon, but the toys did not sell well, so that's why they canceled the show. But the show everyone loved, a lot of people loved, but the toys weren't selling, so they canceled the motherfucking show. Yeah. The show is like, hey, we can't sell no toys, you got to go. That Zelda was like, oh, this is how we're gonna get motherfuckers calling in. That is probably like the birth of the you remember the manuals you could buy with the game? Hey, they used to be trying to sell them bitches to you. Hey, do you want what did they call them?
Hey, you talking about Static Shock?
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted no toys back when the cartoon came out.
Like one or two, but they didn't sell. The show, the toys wouldn't sell.
No, Static Shock had no toys out.
Static Shock.
First toy that came out was this year or last year.
No.
I watched the thing about Static Shock.
I know they had toys out before.
I never saw one.
Just because you never saw one doesn't mean they didn't make it.
Oh. I don't remember exactly when they came out, but I remember that they had them before like a year ago. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing the fucking Mandela effect shit. I don't know.
Hey, every Ninja Gaiden game.
Damn, we got a McFarlane one. That's the one coming out.
What's that, man?
Check eBay. It'll let you know.
We got sports talk. Hold on. He said Golden State, Bruce. He thinks Lakers might end up in finals.
Man, Anthony Davis is doing fucking like, you already know, Pat. Everyone always bitched about Anthony Davis stays injured. The Lakers can win a chip if he's healthy. And he's been healthy as a motherfucker these playoffs. God damn.
They can. Besides, Golden State couldn't even beat Detroit at all in the regular season. That should tell you something.
What?
So Golden State couldn't beat Detroit at all in the regular season.
Man,
that should tell you something.
They haven't been like the normal, like they haven't been the old,
up and down.
Old, they're a little bit, yeah. They're getting older too. I mean, but also, man, they just don't. They're not a big team. They're all little guys, so they rely heavily on shooting. But when you got a team like the Lakers, where you got LeBron and AD that can get the rebounds and shit, man.
Yeah, my team traded for their rookie that they got. He was like a number I can't remember, like a top 5 pick or something. Came here and he's a monster, man.
Because every team, just because a player like doesn't do well on the team doesn't mean that he sucks. It just may not be the team for him.
Right.
It's like Russell Westbrook.
Well, I don't think
he wasn't the guy for us, but
he had to compete with everybody to get playing time. That's why. Like,
yeah.
Yep. They're full of stars on Golden State. And a handful, maybe almost a handful of all-stars on the team.
Yeah, you gotta fucking. And then when you become older too, man. Russell Westbrook, man, he's been playing a minute. When you get older, your role changes.
Yeah,
you have to rely more. You gotta become a facilitator. You gotta be a facilitator. I'm glad to see the Lakers finally doing something, man. That little bubble championship. I mean, it counts, but I mean, it's still like a half mark where it's like, all right, I know it's a dimpled Chad hat. It's hanging off.
I don't know. Miami's looking like unstoppable right now.
Man, they can't fuck with it.
They got the flow going. Like they're hot, you know what I'm saying? Right now they're playing hot.
Damn, hey. Man, they shut down the Bucks.
They did.
That was crazy.
Jimmy Butler's going and
shut them the fuck down. And the Bucks were supposed to come out of the East for the conference for the finals.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be them versus like the Lakers or them versus Golden State.
M3, come on and open up that package.
I don't think Miami's going to go too much further, but damn, the Bucks, man, that shit's crazy. What the fuck?
Man?
Show them.
Hey, man, that was one of the worst.
You can join in on the toilet. It don't even matter, man. You be on your phone, you just cover the screen.
You ain't even got to cover the screen.
You hit the mute button when you fart. That's all.
You've seen what's been on here before. You ain't got to mute nothing.
What was you saying?
I'm just kidding.
You had the tentacle. You have no morals.
Bruce, what was you saying?
I was saying that the Bucks collapsed, man. That was one of the worst like in playoff history. That shit
it was that bad.
Yes, because they were supposed to be the favorites, and y'all, what were the Heat like? They were a play-in team, weren't they? I think the Heat were a play-in team, and y'all got knocked off by them. It was bad. Giannis got his ass whooped.
Damn.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What was the score?
It's a 7-game. It's supposed to be a 7-game series, but they went out in
5, I think, right?
Yeah, they went out in 5. Think about this. Like in the sports world at the beginning of the playoffs, like your team is expected to be in the fucking championship, and you get knocked out by the lowest seed team because the highest team seed,
in the first round,
plays the lowest seed in the first round. I don't know why they do it like that, but that's how you do. The best one plays the worst, and they got their ass whooped. Damn. That'd be like the Patriots losing to the Falcons. Like Tom Brady. That would have been like Tom Brady, Randy Moss Day. That would have been like.
I hate saying that shit about our home team.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the Falcons this year, man. They're gonna be a good team.
Rob 7-8. What up?
What up, Rob?
Falcons suck, man.
They suck the last couple years, but this coming year, I'm telling you, they're gonna be.
Last couple of years, hey.
Shit, man. The only person they have is not even a real superstar. The only person they have is Trae Young.
Man. They be right at.
We talking about football. You talking about football, not basketball. My bad.
Yeah, didn't you see all
the Braves? The Braves did it. Oh, you know what it's like to go to the World Championship and lose. Oh,
dude, they got like a badass defensive back.
Out of 6.
They got a good defensive line now, and then
did win 14. Did win 14 pennants.
I'm going to bed, y'all.
All right.
New sound wave.
All right.
We did win 14.
Hey, just a FYI, I did look it up. 2004, McDonald's put out a Static Shock with McDonald's toys, but outside that, they never made a Static Shock toy till now.
Maybe the toy didn't test well. It was something about how the toy. It was something about how the toys related to the show, and it just didn't work out. So they canceled the show. Maybe they have that test market, and people didn't like the McDonald's toy. I don't know. That's probably how they test out shit.
I think I might be thinking of BioShock. I'm sorry.
No, not no BioShock.
They said Static Shock was ultimately canceled due to the low production of associated merchandise products, meaning clothing wear.
So the clothes weren't selling, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Not toys.
They were saying that it was a cheap riff-off of Batman.
People were watching that shit, but the toys and the clothing sells the movies.
Oh, hell, I used to watch the hell out of the cartoon.
But it wasn't good enough to buy the merch. Well, maybe you know.
It wasn't good enough to buy the merchandise, though, apparently.
Well, I mean, if they didn't put nothing out, you can't buy it, so.
You're right.
Why you ain't buy the clothes? They would have came out with toys if you bought the shirts and pants, man. Damn.
Man, them motherfuckers are big enough for my damn arm to fit in.
Huh?
They had shoes. They had the boots. They had the knockoff Batman boots and everything, man.
Yeah, but that was back in 2004. Shit.
They was counting on you to start to launch the toy line.
Yeah, you're right.
They can keep waiting.
You would have kind of that was back in 2004, but you kind of would have probably stood out with the because Static Shock's a black. He is.
All right, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, all right. He is. Static Shock was a black dude. It's just the merchandise wasn't selling. So it just tells you who's spending their money on the merchandise and on the clothing for stuff. We wasn't spending our money on it. And if we wasn't, and if y'all wasn't, then it wasn't gonna ever be. Yeah. Like, that's some real shit. That's what it's basically saying.
21. Right? What's up, man?
Saying, why you want to wear no black dude on the shirt? That's the real. It's the real. I ain't saying to make someone racist.
I ain't allowed to wear a Black Panther shirt.
You can. He does. He was wearing a fucking Outcast shirt with Big Boy and Andre on. I mean, yeah, but everybody, like, you grew up in the hood. A normal white dude from the burbs or higher may not necessarily like. When you're growing up, you wear things that are. So I grew up in middle class shit, man. So like, a white kid would have worn some Static Shock shit, and where I grew up, they probably would have been made fun of. They've been made fun of though. Where I'm from, they get made fun of. And they might like this shit.
Pastor Troy's from Augusta, y'all. He just started claiming. He's really from Augusta.
You got to go off the pressure of your peers when you're a kid. That's how
I went to high school with Pastor Troy.
I could have wore the shit. I just didn't watch cartoons.
Yep, James Brown from our city.
Yeah. Cultural icons. Cultural icons. Pastor Troy. What's up in the club, sipping me some Grace Goose. Chick off the chain, getting motherfucking loose.
I went to high school. My
dropping that pussy down to the floor. She licking the tongue. I love this. Pop that pussy, baby. Show her. You scared. Shake them titties, baby. Show her. Pop that pussy, baby. Show her. You ain't scared. Make them get their money, right? Make them get their money. That's my favorite Pastor Troy song. The rest of them can go in the trash for me, actually. I don't even know no other ones. I know like the hooks, but that's because how you could not know the hook. That's the only one I fucks with. I know, I mean, and we ready for y'all and all that, blah, 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 blah. The only one that matters is...
Archie. You talking about Archie is what you just did.
No, not Pop That Pussy, baby. Show it. That's
we ready for y'all.
Yeah. You're right. That Archie Eversole. Damn, he got killed by his brother like a couple years ago. What, last year or the year before? Yeah, you're right. See, and that shows you.
Pastor Troy, chat, y'all. Sorry.
He was that DSGB. I mean, it was tight. It was anthems. There were some anthems, but those weren't like. I didn't grow up in that shit. So, that's not where I grew up. So that's not what music. I couldn't relate to that shit. That's not relatable. But rapping about some pussy, okay. The strip club, okay.
Hey, Pastor Troy did that at a strip band.
Pastor
Troy said that. That is the ultimate. Fuck that.
Who's Pastor Troy?
What? Oh, you just gotta listen to that one song that we're talking about right now, and then it'll tell you everything else. You gotta listen to it. You gotta. Oh man, it's that. Ain't gonna get no copyright. It's like that. It won't, because music has like 20 year period on the copyright shit, don't it? It's like 20 years or 50. I don't know. It don't matter. He ain't worried about this shit.
I don't know the rules. I just play the game. I don't know the rules. I learn the rules as I go.
Step in the club, sipping me some Grey Goose. Bitch off the chain, get it motherfucking.
Look up Pastor Troy Pop that. I'm sure you'll find it.
That's it. That's all you need. That'll tell you everything else about his music.
It'll be your new favorite song for life. I don't know about all that. But when you go to the strip club, you're gonna request it. You're like, hey, I need
Damn, we should have did.
That's not what you're gonna get in the song.
That's what we should have did. You're not gonna get the nasty flex. What was the foreign home?
Who on 69? We should have did.
No, I'm talking about the one where we did where we was rapping about.
That one, yeah.
That's the one we should have.
Oh, we should have beat that.
It's a tears of excitement. I survived Bear Grylls.
So
that could be one of those random ones that
I step in the
club,
sipping me some Grey Goose. I'm rapping this
Flat steps in the club, sipping me some Grey Goose.
General rules, song
getting motherfucking loose.
Okay, so we're not gonna get away with Pop that.
What? Oh, it's 70.
He said when I was born, basically.
It's for life. Like, say you got copyright protection.
Oh. Well, he probably got a job like we do now anyway.
You get another 70 years.
It don't matter. He ain't worried about that shit. He probably got a job like us by now anyways. Come on now. He probably been working about 10 years.
It don't matter.
Pop them wrenches, baby.
He's a landlord now. When the tax checks come, he's like,
plunge that sewer.
In your free time, Kurt, look up Pastor Troy.
Okay.
You'll probably enjoy his music.
Drill them canvas, nigga. Show them bitches you ain't scared of them.
Host
Point that toilet. Point that toilet. Nigga. Show them bitches you ain't scared of them.
Hostess got that new cake called Twerkies.
The circle of life. Stop collecting once you get some punani. It's the circle of life.
Yeah, Pat. Pastor Troy.
Bull know about that shit. Yep. Bull on the east. Bull, hey, Bull right there.
Oh yeah, we know Bull.
Yeah, we know.
Bull's got that evil. Bull's got that secret. He tried to act like a good dude and all. I mean, he's a good dude. He tried to act like an angel, but he's got the devil in him too. He knows.
It's been a while since my mom and I have been here, but
Bullwinkle is not no stranger.
Every single month at Wrestle Circus.
Hey man, ooh. See, I wonder. Hey. Him, Lil Jon, But then you gotta put DJ Unk because he got
I have to
represent
acknowledge it.
DJ Unk, man. God, man, they working now.
Damn, what was one of this shit? Boot camp, right?
Yeah.
DJ Boot camp.
The more later years was like the walking out. And,
yeah, the group Intoxicated. DUI till I'm.
Oh,
yeah. Hey, man, that Unk camp shit, man. I remember back in the day in Atlanta, they used to have a public access show where Unk Camp on like Saturday night. It's Saturday night at like 11:30 at night. They was like at their homeboys clothing store or whatever, and they'd have like fashion show. They'd have a little fashion show, and then they show like a music video. Then they have like a little talk time and little bootleg fashion show. Like it was really like some hood fucking shit that you could watch at night. But they've been around. They like people like Unk Camp, Pastor Troy. Well, you can't even say Pastor Troy is senator. Unk Camp is probably like the lowest tier of celebrity, right? Wouldn't you say? They're like the low tier level of hood celebrities. But like they the dudes that live near you, like you know where this motherfucker live. Like they don't live in no big ass house. They live in a regular neighborhood like you do. So these people were people you could pull up on. Like these are neighborhood people. Unk Camp, fucking
So we have to steer the conversation.
They never left the hood.
We have TF.
What up, TF?
101. What up, man?
You know he never heard of no Pastor.
Transformers, Canadian 101.
Pastor Troy, Matt ever made it to Canada, man? And I
it's all good. I advise everyone to buy this.
Oh, what we got here?
Megatron. It's Megs.
Yeah, the Transmetal. It's so big. That's what she said.
Yeah, he said I do or die.
Look at the wingspan on that.
Hey, JT Money.
Anyways, that's what's been going on with me.
Hey, that shit was tight.
That did. Hey, it did.
Who that off?
He was short lived. He was short lived. He just had a very long career. He didn't die or anything physically. He just died musically.
But
he had one song. He had the one shit, and it was tight.
Got a Walmart.
Hold on.
Hey, what about Roy Jones? Like Roy
No,
Jones,
man,
that
let's
shit
stop.
was-
That's not tight.
That shit was
That shit
tight,
was
man.
lame.
Hey, woo, woo, hey, that shit was over.
He talking about fucking Roy Jones Jr. Man, why do you got to bring up he had a rap career? His boxing career was so illustrious. His boxing career was illustrious. At one time, he was unstoppable, and you want to talk about his that shit. That's when rich people get bored. They're like, all right, well, let me just do some. Yeah, it's kind of like work, but not. You want to talk about JT Money? What about
Oh, yes.
What was it? J Money. What about J Money?
Big Imp.
J Money. First name, last name. That was the name.
Industrial 77. Bullwinkle. Shut the fuck up. Destro 77. I saws it. After the game or stop.
It's probably a contender for my favorite figure of the year.
Oh, dang.
So, yeah, I agree. It looks cool, but
I never
like, for the
listened to
sake
that
of pocket,
shit.
I kind of stick with G1.
Yeah,
I can't.
I get that, but he's a dragon.
That's the
Yeah,
demonic,
I got you. I got
demonic,
you. This dragon.
That demonic.
Sometimes you have to make exceptions when it's a
Could
dragon.
be strung out.
So out of Kaz, Bruce, and Destiny, who makes the best
What about
barbecue?
Jody Breeze? Man, what
What?
about
Who makes the best barbecue?
Ooh,
Boys in the Hood?
Who makes the best barbecue? I'm voting on Bruce.
Bruce.
I do make good barbecue.
I could, but I have too
Bruce can
much
cook.
shit going
I can
on.
cook.
I can't ever keep track of it perfectly.
I
Like,
can
on some
cook.
real shit. Like,
I have
he
too
did the
much
brownie
stuff
shit.
Cause I don't want nobody talking shit about me. Nick. Well, of course I do it good.
going on. Hey,
Who wants to be like-
Dion rap too. Dion rap
Nah,
too.
stop, man. MIS1. Someone with a wrench
Dion
put
rap
MIS1 in
Wow.
timeout.
He remembered it though. He remembered it.
Dion.
No, he said
Oh,
Dion.
I forgot it. I'd forgotten that part. Yeah, Dion rap.
No, that's because he was bored.
M3.
What's the rap? Might have even had some. I think it was rap and R&B.
There we go.
Oh God, I don't.
Yeah.
I
I'd let that up, y'all.
He said that.
Yeah, he had a music career too.
Hey, it sure was that bullshit. Oh, let's not talk about it.
You know, Rob 78. You know they're gonna do it, man. A purple repaint.
Oh.
T-Fan, you gonna get it if it goes purple?
I'll get it if it goes blue because there's
Gorilla
a character
Zone.
called Cryotech. And it's like an ice dragon.
Prime on.
Oh yeah.
I like ice dragons more than the fire ones.
Actually, met a bunch of them neighbors.
So you can.
They lived around the areas I lived
do it.
in.
Then,
I
right?
met a lot of them.
Oh, it'd be impossible for them not to.
All
Right.
Well, not a lot of them. There weren't but like 4 or 5. But I met the females.
So
Hasbro loves doing repaints.
It's safe to say you're in for one more repaint. Indefinitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, crime on.
Nuck if you buck and all that.
Oh, yeah, they did have. Yeah, that was that fight music.
They could repaint it green.
I didn't really listen to too much of it because it was.
It was like the 3-6 Mafia of Atlanta.
Yeah.
It was 3-6 Mafia of
There
Atlanta.
we go.
Oh. Right.
We got that extra.
That is tight,
balance.
man.
Now someone's getting shot for
It's
real.
big.
Yeah. Yeah. With 3-6 Mafia,
You already.
you might take some time to do some coke, probably, and then smoke some.
This is probably the biggest leader figure I've gotten in years. So. I'm almost 30.
I've only heard that song a couple of times. I never. I'm not a Boosie. Independent song.
What Boosie song you talking about?
Set it off.
Set it off.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't really.
That's
I don't know.
If that plays, you are.
Click. I don't know. This don't make a sense.
I probably heard that song like twice.
Yeah, it's popular.
I probably heard that. I'm not. I'm not. But I understand why people like him. He got that attitude. I just don't. It's just not mine.
I mean, not every song, but there are a couple of
It's the casual toy hip hop chat.
Yeah, crime
Sorry,
mob. That's strong.
man. I know
That's
you
strong.
might- Understand you might not.
Man, that crime mob, bro. Shawty Low. All the real hood ones, not the ones that got rich. We talking about the hood ones. We ain't talking about Jeezy. Gorilla Zoe, he's the height of Gorilla Zoe is the peak of the list that we're talking about. Yeah, he's the peak. He's the like the top tier of the hood ones still. Like he got a job right now too. If they got a job, then they qualify.
So T-Fan, what did you think about the Nemesis, the Transformer Nemesis show?
It looks weird to me, but I kind of like it. I don't know.
Ooh, what was the baby? What was that dude?
Like it looks wonky, but she looks all right.
Hey, I
was like
love
money.
the ship mode.
Baby money.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Will.
I like the fact that they got the underwing to open up so that you can just put it on display.
Man, hey, look at man, come on with the guns. Right.
Evil Fusion is the dumbest thing too.
Look at the gun, man. Like, damn. Can I get some kind of foldage? $200. It just feels wonky. It feels like a basic set of joints and some big pieces with a couple of little carvings in it. It doesn't.
I don't know. Like the torso feels thin, but I think it's got enough heft in the legs and lower arms, but I don't know. It's also $10 more than the Metroplex that came out last year.
Yeah, of course. Everything's going up. You already know. Everything's going up. This is not a cheap habit.
Damn,
no.
This is not a cheap habit to have.
I want to go with the Ark.
I've heard of him. I've just never heard none of his music.
Oh, I know.
But I heard him. Damn,
I
he
know
died? He got killed?
Yeah, this was.
Of
I'm
course.
fucking dead.
What?
Is
I had a question. What was the dude that I got? Oh, I remembered. I don't need your help. I remember the song. I'm about money. Baby D. Baby D.
Baby D.
Yeah, Baby D. He got to be on that list. These are the rappers that were tight for a while, but now have jobs again from Atlanta.
You talking about like Chain Swang and Nelly and all that shit?
About Nelly don't work. He got money, boy.
Yeah, he's still getting money.
We talking about the ones that had money but now work a job.
He ain't got work.
But they was hood heroes. They was hood heroes for a while. Like OJ. Well, he ain't got no job still. OJ, he don't belong on that list. He ascended past that list.
I would like a Titan class Primus.
Starlito. He would be on that list. Starlito. Well,
Starlito. Hey, he was tight, man.
He was tight, but you know, he probably
man,
worked.
you just said a name of somebody I really
Starlito.
liked that I was upset didn't get
damn.
any better.
Any artist that was under T.I.'s label, you know, he don't promote them. You know, he don't promote them at all. The only one that got away was the Runaway.
T.I. was
No, I'm saying though, any artist under T.I.'s label fits on that list. Only one got away, but he had the Harriet Tubman that shit. The dude that what's his name? He made that crazy Bob B.O.B. B.O.B. He the only one that got away.
Good, yeah.
He the only one that got away from T.I. He became a superstar. He had the Harriet Tubman out of there though. Yeah. Everyone else under T.I.'s label, what did they do? Nothing.
I'll wait till it's on clearance.
No, they can't.
They horrible.
They can't.
You know the Titans are going to be on clearance. They
don't have to have
they're
it.
always on clearance.
He said that trill.
I'm not interested in it this time. Like if it gets down to 60, 70 bucks, I'll grab it for the ship mode. But I'm not. That $200 is ridiculous for me.
Yeah.
See, we got Nemesis is cool, but
There's not very many female artists.
I would get it to put next to the Arc, and that's pretty much it.
Don't do that.
Now I'm mad I didn't get 2 Arc modes. I actually like the Arc bot mode.
Maybe a couple of things from Aaliyah.
Kinda. It's borderline. I'm not even gonna lie. It's borderline. But
I need to get the Metroplex before I get the Nemesis.
Always had this block.
I feel like for the price and the size, they should be able to give us a little bit better.
I think it would have been better if it had another figure included. Whatever happened to that? They don't put a smaller guy.
None of that shit.
That's an exclusive down the line. You gotta buy a 3-set to get that one character that you for that one. You know what I mean? That's how that works.
She helped give me my complex.
I'd rather get that blue Omega Supreme that came out.
Man, that fucked me up mentally.
They plan out stuff where you get weapons for other Transformers.
That song right there.
Another Transformer.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to female, but it was on the radio. That shit shaped my psyche.
And you got to give them props for it.
I did not want to be that nigga on the song talking about, and I was like, I think I was in 6th or 7th grade when that song
Hasbro has the game in a choke.
I can't be that guy.
They've got all the cool characters, all the cool shit, the stories.
Yeah,
no, characters.
I'm glad they're stepping away from G1.
That right there was like when I realized that that meant
not completely stepping away, but
that song came out. It took me a while.
This guy.
Hey man, so I know you're excited about the movie coming up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man. How do you think? How do you feel about Unicron in it? Any speculation?
I freaked when I saw him. Not just the name, but when I saw it, was something else.
Yeah, man.
Told to not be a minute.
That's what we've been waiting for every movie. We've been waiting for every movie.
I was thinking Michael Bay movies are all in the past now.
Man, if they just straight action made a live action movie, like a redo of Transformers the movie, but live action,
it's a wrap.
That shit could be word for word and everything. I would be so impressed. If somebody,
I'm actually trying to work a review of that original 1986 film.
Well, they good. They kids.
Man, it was underappreciated. The funny shit is, it was underappreciated when it came out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And now
look at his chin. Look at Curtis's chin.
Look
at Curtis.
At some point, Hasbro would avoid doing hot rods. Now they made like 20 of them in the past couple of years.
I mean, not penis, but all scrotum, testicles.
That's what Curtis looks like.
Man,
Curtis Scrotum Chin. This is how his name is, Scrotum Chin. Scrotum Chin.
They call
his
me.
name is Scrotum Chin.
My friends call me Scrotolini, though. My Italian friends call me Scrotolini. Scrotolini.
It's Scrotolini. Everyone run. It's Scrotolini.
Keep fucking up.
It's me. It's Scrotolini.
Sorry, we're not trying to be
You haven't heard of the story of
by doing people's accents. We're not making fun.
But yeah, man. So what do you? How do you? What's up, man? What you think about Unicron? What you think the storyline is? How does he? It's a multiverse. We know that.
What do you think of that? Do you think, first of all, do you like what you see though? Do you think it's going to be good?
You think it's going to be good?
I think it's going to be better than a lot of the other Michael Bay movies, but that's not saying much.
But it's not produced by him, correct?
It is.
Damn it! God damn it!
But he produced Bumblebee too, so
okay. Well,
he didn't direct this film.
Damn, we over here saying, damn, we're gonna buy movie tickets anyways.
I am.
You're gonna see it in the theater.
Damn right I am. It's Transformers.
Oh yeah.
I want them to keep making Transformers.
Star Wars and Power Rangers.
I want them to keep making Transformers. I like movies. Shit. If I don't go see this one, they won't make another one.
I'm glad the last.
I'm gonna go watch it, and then I'm gonna die. Then I'm gonna watch it on Prime Wire MX again to reabsorb. I'm watching it on Prime Wire MX .mx to reabsorb everything again for the second time around. Get a second view on the story, and then I'm gonna hit the stream and I'm gonna ruin it for everybody else that ain't seen it yet. I'm just kidding.
I wasn't sure if I bought it.
I'm almost caught up on the figures for that too.
Y'all can't talk about it for like
the Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, I got for the main studio series. I gotta get Battletrap and Scurry.
So on stream is really if I just want to check out a show real quick to see if I would even be remotely interested.
Oh, Scrodelini loved it.
The weird thing is, my favorite
put more
one
sauce
for
in the pasta.
My favorite one for
Yeah,
the
to
new
throw a
movie
noodle on the ceiling to see if it was done yet.
is the deluxe Bumblebee.
So you got all the little weaponizers, or I don't know what you call them now. The little gun,
like
quick changer.
I'm still looking for I meant the studio series Rise of the Beast.
Okay,
so not that main line. Yeah,
it's never.
I got you.
There's a few that I want. I do want those weaponizer ones. Those are kind of cool.
Hey, the prices on them though, man.
Yeah, I saw the Cheetor, the little one, was $10 Canadian.
That's
man. What the?
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's dumb. You can't look at it.
Walmart randomly bumped up the Voyagers to $50.
Hey, Bruce, hold on. I gotta pull Bruce in. Man, dog, you know, like the little Target Masters that I was getting for $4 or $5.
Yeah, I got a bunch of goddamn stores.
Yeah, you do have.
I got a fuckload of them. They have not been open yet.
Impact, yeah. So,
because one was a lion, wasn't it? One was orange and yellow.
Yep.
Purple one. Yeah, I got them bitches, and not.
So, I would say it's half the size of that shit, and it's a much simpler, like slow transformation. And they want double the price. They want $10, $11. Matter of fact, I think it was $12.
You don't have none.
I mean, I had scanned that shit. The price, the price. They didn't have our Walmart ghetto as fuck. They didn't have the sticker price up there.
Them bitches be in the milk cooler.
The people at our store don't give a fuck about toys. You have to walk down all the aisles just to make sure you ain't missing out on.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it's overloaded.
It might be an exclusive transformer on the Barbie.
It's overloaded because of inflation. People are spending less money, but they're still getting the same amount of shipment and shit, and shit's overflowing.
And we're the only ones buying toys, y'all. It's a changing market, so sometimes you got to ride it out.
Damn,
you don't have to buy it immediately. You can.
Would love to get.
Are you going to get any of them? Do you plan on
the Target shits? If they clearance out, I ain't paying $12 for that.
That's just insane.
Fuck no.
Because the other ones were already small enough.
$3-4, I get some.
Oh yeah, there was like a Grimlock. I think I got like a Grimlock one. I got a lion one.
Yep.
There was a fucking.
Those came with a head and
I got a bunch of them motherfuckers.
Those came with a head and a toy for $5, man. They're tripping.
My whole my whole middle bottom shelf of my Transformer shelf at my house is filled with nothing but
Destro, you kind of got that lick, man. Like if we're talking about the same thing, it's the new.
There you go.
Is this the new ones?
Yeah, that's one of the new ones.
There was one of that. That one in the original, and the old one was purple and gray, though. I think
these are $12. These are
Yeah.
For
12.
$5.99 on the website.
Well, you got me fucked up.
How much?
Well, you don't.
$5.99.
I ain't paying that shit.
Okay,
That's
all right.
insane.
Maybe I don't know what the hell happened.
You remember, them little 5 surprise toys that they got at Walmart?
When I scanned it, it said 12. I was like,
Well,
man, fuck out of here.
that be in the
That might
Not
be
the-
Target.
not the balls, but the little 5 surprise boxes. They be in like the
Yeah.
little cube containers.
They want $8-9 for them.
Yeah.
now.
So how about I seen them on the clearance rack at Walmart day before yesterday when I was there.
$7.
I really
Still-
want that
yeah,
one.
No, not
Clearance?
Yeah. It was like still $7.98.
Yeah,
They
on
didn't even,
clearance,
but
yeah.
it was in the
Oh,
clearance.
there's.
shit.
Oh no, we got.
Bro.
Primal.
Had they been $5, I would have bought 2 of
Nah,
them.
I'm not a fan of Optimus Prime being a gorilla.
If they was $5, I would have bought 2 of them. But because y'all
I'm
charged
not
8 for it, I bought none.
I'm
was
interested
like,
in the
fuck that
movie.
shit.
I want to see how they paint this story out, but I'm not. Optimus Prime as a gorilla doesn't move me.
Yeah, it does look tight though.
The other animal characters, like Megatron as a dragon, I dig it. I understand the connection.
Even though they're totally real, that's why
I've
they
had
was a
one.
dragon,
I've had
so he
one,
can
but I
blend
sold
in
it to you
nature.
actually. I think, didn't I?
No, the one I got is
What
from
was it?
Al. He painted his. You said that he was a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I got from Al, it's painted.
Okay,
It's
I'll
got-
plug you in.
it's like you plug
Yeah,
me in.
look,
Look at my- I plug
Al,
you in.
I said, Al, he said,
I got it
Al,
at the flea
shit.
market from the name.
You wouldn't have walked by the flea market.
So that's how we doing it. So he wanna
That's how we doing. I'm taking claim. I'm just kidding.
Negro.
I'm just kidding.
The only reason I even fuck. The only reason I fuck with Transformers, even really, he got me into the shit. So if we want to go there, every toy I have is because of him. Not that he paid for them, but the whole
it's his
reason
fault.
I even collected from the beginning, because I came over here. I didn't watch that shit when I was a kid. I didn't watch cartoons.
Hey, Starscream was his.
I was watching 90210 and fucking Fresh
What was your
Prince when I
first
was
one
like
that you got?
5.
What was the first toy you got?
That I got from you.
Or was it that you got period Transformers?
The Transformers wise, first Transformer I ever bought was Masterpiece Gremlin. That was the first
You ever
Transformer
paid money for
that I
it?
ever paid money for. Was the man? You were there with me.
I didn't remember that being balls in. I thought like
Was
flea
that at
market,
Toys R Us?
I
Because I
didn't-
remember
Nope.
them being
Nope,
exclusive.
Never
there.
had nothing. I paid $80 for $79.99 for that
This first
motherfucker.
jump in toy was $80.
First Transformer I ever bought was Masterpiece.
Was that
Gremlin.
Toys R Us?
Yep.
Yep.
$79.99. And then I got the other iterations. I got a bunch of other, but I'm a Decepticon guy, so I got a lot of, I got the mega shits, and
But he wanted
I
the
love
giant,
them.
he wanted
They
the
were
giant
tight.
T-Rex masterpiece. He wanted that shit.
I love
Yeah.
it.
You got
Gas
that
got
for
me into that shit, man. I bought the Sunstorm. I got
I
the
was calling,
Sunstorm,
I was
bro.
calling him from
Sunstorm's
Target.
one
He's
I
like,
wanted.
I'm in on it. I was like, boy, you got to go. I was like, damn. you going
Yeah,
to
he
get
was like, "Are
home?"
you sure?" Hey, when we was in the house, he was like, "Are you being for real?"
Because it's bright yellow.
I was like, this is $80, man.
Yeah.
You really want to get this?
I was like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah, bro, I'm in." We got both of him, me and him. We went to go get the Masterpiece Sunstorm the day it came out. We was there, and then we kept seeing it on the shelves weeks and months later. Like, damn, we was out. We was there for
was
the
way
release.
early.
Little did we know, we
Little
could have
did we
came
know.
4 months later and still bought some.
On clearance.
I
Damn,
wanted to get the
nobody-
Acid Storm.
People didn't fuck with the Sunstorm though, man.
Acid Storm was the army, the green camouflage.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
the green camo one. Yeah,
Yeah, I've got that one too.
I like Thundercracker.
Thundercracker's my favorite.
I like Thundercracker. My favorite is, Starscream. of
The
course.
original trio is the best, man. Starscream,
I gotta go with the
Thundercracker.
Shady Man.
Whenever they
Thundercracker,
make a new
Star Wars.
Starscream, I'm like, when's the Skywarp and Thundercracker? Those are the first two that come up.
The original trio, and then in second line, Thrust. Thrust is the hardest one out of all of them.
Yeah, I never found him.
Who? With the
what were his
Legacy
colors?
Thrust?
The Earthrise.
Are you serious?
Just never came out here. My Toys R Us
Damn.
sucked when it come to Earthrise exclusives. We didn't have the Clone 2-packs. We didn't have the Thundercracker and Skywarp that was exclusive.
So you're getting a set. Are you talking about the Dirge? Or the Sky?
No. The Legacy Dirge is coming out. Nah.
Right, but are you talking about the Sky Warp and Thundercracker 2-pack? Or
Yeah, the Skywarp Thundercracker 2-pack never came out
so
here.
you don't have those, and you don't have thrust either. Thrust.
I don't have thrust. I'm not worried about Dirge and Ramjet because obviously they're coming out. So,
man, you think they're gonna do another? They'll do another thrust, man. Right?
I'm hoping
they should. If not, I'm sure somebody. Raw Talk Real Deal. What up, man? Hey, man, I was thinking about your ass. I was just thinking about your ass when that comment came up too, man. You're like the fucking archive of toys, bro. When somebody says some weird stuff that they're not sure can be obtained, you might be the person that fucking has 3 of them. But I think they'll make another thrust though, man. If they're doing Dirges, they're gonna get another run out of it. I think. Nacelle, yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, that's what's coming out.
What is coming out? You say?
Damn, they said they want another.
There's a listing on Amazon that says, "Yeah, we're getting this cell."
I'll probably get 2 of them. I actually do like that. The red, white, blue. That shit's cool.
I'll get a Shattered Glass Thundercracker with all the green, gold, blue, red colors. It's ridiculous.
Man, just keeping it 100 as a Transformer fan, we're going to buy any goddamn color jet y'all sell us.
I've got every recolor of the Siege.
Right? That's it. Yes. That's it.
Why don't they do like a black one?
Huh? Man,
Like
they can do any goddamn color they want. They can do all. They can do black with red. They can do little fine red,
like black and silver.
We buy that shit.
Black and silver.
Black and
mostly
silver,
black, but like the lines are just silver.
We buy it.
I mean, it would be tight. I would buy it too.
Gold, we buy it. All copper, we buy it. All silver, we buy it.
Black with silver.
All gunmetal, we buy it.
I'll buy it in pink and white. I don't care.
Ooh, that shit.
I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it.
You can have an all black jet.
I got all the other ones. Hey, they could just run with the Earthrise mode. They could just be like the campaign. We'll pick a color campaign. They could be like, pick a color campaign, and you just anything you think of.
They should do that. They do a lot of fan votes.
They could have an all black jet with red eyes, all black with red eyes, and call them Nightshade. Ooh, that shit would be sick.
You know what I mean?
Ooh,
like
that shit would be tight.
Real shit.
Or purple eyes, all black with purple eyes. Since that goes back since like an eggplant is a nightshade plant, isn't it?
All black with white eyes.
Purple. They've got who is the purple?
Eggplant is
who's the purple and black one? I've got it.
Hot Link.
Hot Link.
Is it?
It's a Decepticon.
Yeah,
hey,
it was
right.
a Walmart.
Right, my man's Putin.
My man's Putin joining in. Wants that get back.
Yeah, he do. He's mad.
Yeah, my man's Putin want that get back, man.
You know he mad. You know he mad. But
what's happening? What's happening?
Chilling, man.
Yeah.
What up, bro?
Yeah, they fucking up, man. You know. Y'all buy all the toys y'all can now because China's gonna be shut down for a couple of months.
What? There's some Russian China shit going on?
Yeah, they try to assassinate the man, Putin. They try to assassinate him this morning.
Who, China?
Nah, I'm talking about, the Ukraine, the proxy joint that's going down. They try to assassinate the man at the Kremlin at his house.
Oh, yeah?
They did bomb the man's house.
Oh, yeah?
Is it that one?
On some real craziness.
Hey, man, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
I'm just saying that affects over here.
Yep, that one. You're right.
Yep, that's Hot Link.
On that. Hey, hold on, show it one more time, real quick.
Okay.
I got 2 of those shits. I like that one. That shit's fire.
What's his name?
China's about to cut manufacturing.
Hot Link. Yep, I got 2 of those.
China's about to cut manufacturing to America. America ain't gonna get shit. They're gonna starve America, yo. Get what y'all gotta get now. Cause shit is about to
starve America. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Y'all don't know? China could shut down their production of everything, and America would starve.
Of course, we know that.
So they're about to do that. That's their back pocket. What they're gonna implement. Watch.
Man, what is that? I don't even want to get political.
What is it?
No. I'm just saying, stock up your toys. stock up buying your toys and food.
Yeah,
This shit is about to get
everything.
real.
Everything.
Yep.
Shit going down again.
Shit going down. Why you think Walmart closing stores? Why y'all think Walmart's closing stores? It's not because of shoplifters. It's because they can't supply them stores no more. And most
they can send our surplus over to them stores.
Destro said no more Temu.
Yeah, 98% of the shit Walmart
no more Sheen.
No more Sheen.
No more Sheen.
Sheen going bye-bye.
No more Alibaba.
Cash,
yeah, all that shit shut down, man. What up, Destiny?
Just hope.
Destiny
Sheen
is back
Sheen gone for real. Hey, women gonna be hurt if Sheen is gone.
No more City Trends online.
This women gonna be crushed.
That's what Sheen was like. City Trends online.
Yeah.
City Trends got all their clothes from Sheen.
Probably.
And Temu.
Up first.
It's probably not even Sheen. It's probably Shine.
Shine, Sheen.
You don't know.
Shine, Sheen, shit. Same stuff.
It's the same shit that be coming. Hey, City Trends is probably getting their clothes from them. They was just buying shirts for probably a penny a piece from them.
Yo, that's a dope fig right
there.
Hey, Brian King has a point too, though.
Really good.
Hey, like somebody could fake stage some
Hey, Brian.
To make it seem like another party, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like all the companies are connected.
Oh,
you saying false flagging? They false flagging out here? Oh shit!
My house got drunk.
False flag or not, it's already the stage is already set.
Gas prices up high.
FBI turning tail on the man in charge over here. So y'all about to see the wild reckoning.
Negative.
But yeah, man. Did y'all see that live shit, that Star Wars shit today? From Hasbro, the Star Wars stuff.
Subscribers gotta pay $199 a month.
I saw that there was something, but I didn't see anything.
That Hasbro's trying to sell everybody the same figures again, but with soft goods. They kept on saying soft goods. This got soft goods. That got soft goods. But it's the same figures that's already out. Mandalorian with a soft good cape.
Hey, we're at a weird time in collecting because they've kind of mastered the game now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only thing lacking from Transformers is articulated fingers.
Didn't people say that when Pong came out?
Huh?
Didn't people say that when Pong came
out? I know that.
It can't get any better.
It can't get any better. Yeah, here we go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
People said that.
Right, they said that
when Pong came out.
But all right,
Pong was the peak.
Come on. well, Transformers is where I'm getting at.
They're going to be using real human tissue
on a 6-inch
from stem cells on the
toys on a 6-inch scale. How like realistically, man, we've all held G.I. Joe classifieds, Marvel, Transformers, all the different shits.
But it can get better.
How much, man?
You use human. You grow cells. You grow cells.
I can't fathom how.
You grow cells, and then it'll be like Chuckles comes with real human skin grown in the lab. It's not that plastic shit no more. It's human skin grown in the lab
with real human skin.
But, technically, artificially made human
3D printed
from the cells.
Mm-hmm. Brian,
if you can 3D print meat, I guess you can 3D print real skin. So,
it can always get better. It can always get.
But what I'm saying is they're doing the same figures. Like, okay, I'm quite sure if you collect Star Wars, you have the Mandalorian. He came out like 4 times already, 5 times already, right?
In one form or fashion.
Different paint schemes.
Yeah,
I got
this last one, or the next to last, whatever number this one is. Only real thing they added on was the soft goods cape. Maybe some extra detailing, but that soft goods cape. Like, now they're gonna charge $30 for a cape that they should have did in the first place.
He tried to call me during the stream.
That's crazy.
We were streaming. He probably asleep by now. He's old.
So now figures have double articulated or two different articulations on elbows, wrist swivels.
He hits the
fucking
and then puts it out.
Yeah,
bicep swivels, shoulder
in for the back rotation below, up with bend,
shoulder neck
in for the back rotation below, tilt, and it moves.
Like,
but
how much better do we
Yes,
get?
I mean,
Like
they've
kind
not
of
in blunts either.
aside from fingers,
You get the pipe
I
once
don't
and
know
put it
how
in
we
the
come up with
bag.
that.
And we've been getting finger movement lately.
So if a character is big enough, they will give you fingers. They will give you articulated fingers if the character is big enough.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they leave that to third party.
Yeah.
And if third party comes up with a for a 6-inch figure articulated hand, that'll just work on all kind of different characters. That shit would be.
They can do that
game
though.
crushing.
Yeah.
Kaz, that
They
Smeagol,
can. I know.
That
I can do
Smeagol,
it. I can print them out.
that Smeagol that I brought over here the
I
other
can
day.
print hands that go on them
That-
to articulate.
That Smeagol that I brought over here with like the 1,002 points of articulation.
Yeah.
That's just like $10.99.
That's
right
all
now.
we're lacking is
You can buy it for
articulated hands
$10.99.
with the 6-inch.
But see, the thing is, how advanced do you want your action figures?
He
If
wants
they
them to talk.
sit on the
He wants
shelf?
them to talk.
If they're
He
just going to
wants
sit
something he
on
has
the
to potty
shelf,
train and raise. He wants a bill.
you know what
He
I
wants
mean?
a bill.
Honestly, you know what's funny is that
Want one that has the
I got this thing. It doesn't have the modern joints or whatever, and I love this primal.
Like, man, I got that.
yeah, that primal
got that
looks
new
cool.
Pebbles
That's a
motherfucker
good
ET
Beast Wars
one.
primal.
I got that Cobra
It's
from
a
the
solid
Iraqi in
figure,
there.
has
He's
so many gimmicks, and they're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's an older figure, but I'm surprised how well it works nowadays. I don't get that same sort of joy with most of the figures. I
Bone
buy
Dragon. What up, man?
Alone is crazy.
now.
Grandnephew.
Brian King, your great nephew's gonna sell that shit or just give it away.
Yep.
Your
As
great
he
nephew
should.
is gonna be in
As
the
he
world.
should. Brian
He's
King,
gonna be in a world emerged with technology where the analog shit won't even matter to
Right.
him. He'll look at it like
It's
ancient
trash.
Greek.
It'll probably just go in the trash. It'll probably, honestly, they won't even sell it. It's going
It'll
to go
be
in the trash.
ancient Greek to him by that time.
It's
I
going to
know.
go in the trash.
I ain't leaving shit to my kids, not any toys, money or whatever they need, but toys, I'll just tell them to bury that shit with me and burn me in that motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah, because they're not going to get
Put my whole
nothing near.
collection in my coffin and burn me.
That's why I said,
That's it.
hopefully, if we get a death date, if they're like,
It'd be bones and globs of plastic. Fuck
if they're like,
it.
You wanted to be melted in plastic.
Yep, I want to be melted in plastic.
It's not good for the ozone layer, but doesn't matter. That was his request.
Well, they could burn me underground then. Fuck it. It won't come out. There's a way to incinerate people underground. Fuck it.
Could be a really toxic grave.
I'm telling you. Because I mean, it don't make sense to even think that your children's children or your children at that or whatever would want any toys anyway.
Yeah, they're probably not going to be interested.
Yeah. It'll probably be just like that movie where all art and toys and shit like that, music is outlawed. Equilibrium. If you ever seen that movie, Equilibrium, that's what this world is turning into at one point before it becomes idiocracy.
I thought that was with jokes.
Well, the idiocracy has the jokes, and it was just like foolish. But then, if you look at Equilibrium, they just ban everything that had emotion.
I think that's also the plot of the Lego movie.
Damn. Yeah. Lego movie, yeah. The Craggle.
Yeah.
The Craggle. Yeah.
They just wanted to build stuff and it confused him. So he wanted the Craggle.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Yeah, man. So how's it up there in the north, man? How's everything, man?
It's getting warm.
Shit. It's
Yeah.
cold over here. This is weird.
Yeah, it was strange that I know a bunch of Americans who had snow and was complaining, oh yeah, I got a foot, 2 feet of snow. And I'm like, really? Because I'm sweating here.
Yeah, it's wild, man. It's very wild.
I think it has something to do with we're so far off the West Coast that we're right next to the ocean. So I don't know if that affects anything.
That could be. Could be. Yeah, man. So you've been getting a lot of stuff in your stores or nothing?
Yes and no. In stores, yes, a couple of things, but it's mostly like a big surprise. Our GameStop has been doing a lot better.
Nice.
But most things are either pre-orders that if you don't pre-order right away, then eventually you're just not going to get it and they're not going to tell you, or things just keep getting sold out. So
yeah, I think they have limits now. Now they know that adult collectors are collecting. They're not going to go as big as they would if it was for children.
Yeah.
You know? So they keep it at a minimum. You either catch it when you can catch it, or you have to wait on the next go around.
Yeah, that was with the Transformers pack just came out on May 1st, and someone told me, yeah, you got to get it. And as soon as I went to the website, it had a thing saying, yeah, only one per person, and it was still sold out.
Wow.
So I heard Target's bad with that, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's the state of everything now. Except for the mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
You know, the mom and pop shops, you can find stuff. You're going to pay an extra $10, $15 above retail, but at least they have it for you.
Yeah.
And they can control the flow of who gets what, you know, better.
And you also don't mind because, I mean, it's a family-owned business. It's not like a big corporation or company, you know. These are people that are trying to make a living.
Exactly. Yeah. Brian said doom and gloom. Nah, just reality. If reality is doom and gloom, that's what it is. Can't be in the toys all the time.
No.
You can't fall into it all the time.
Sometimes in life you need to buy carrots, so
right, or try to find them.
I can't find the damn carrots.
Yeah. Man, get Brian, get into some DVDs, man. If you want to escape, man, get back into the old school DVDs, man, and shit like that.
I've been wanting to, but I don't know. I don't really use the DVD player too often anymore, so.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know you stream a lot and stuff like that, but there's select movies that you can't find in streaming services because I don't.
And sometimes they take it off.
Yeah.
I was trying to find Ghostbusters in October, and for some reason, it wasn't on anything.
Yeah, see that? How do you have Halloween without Ghostbusters in October? Exactly. That time of year, you know.
I watch it every year.
You know. So like tomorrow's the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, 40 years, man. Yeah, I was 8 years old when that came out, so yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I saw a video on YouTube where someone had a recording of someone watching Empire Strikes Back, and as soon as the Darth Vader reveal happened, it was the first time anyone knew about it. And so everyone had a huge reaction.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. Yeah. That's dope. Like, yeah, when you first heard Luke, I am your father. Obi-Wan hasn't.
Is that what it says, or is that the Mandela effect?
No, it's Luke.
I'm your father.
No,
it goes. Obi-Wan haven't told you what happened.
What is it?
I am your father.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he says something.
He says, I am your father. He does.
I am your father. Some shit like that.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, man.
I am your daddy.
And y'all want to know something? Like, even my teenage daughters, they've seen the old Star Wars, and like, I watched that moment with them when I walked in. They was watching that shit, And I was like, yes. I was like, but I want y'all to know because they're the new age kids. I was like, I want y'all to know that anybody over your age thinks that it says, Luke, I am your father, but it says like,
I'm your father.
I say it in one of the
Yeah,
but it was that big moment. That was that Maury reveal.
He doesn't say Luke.
Yeah,
He
that's
doesn't say
terrible.
Luke. He doesn't say Luke though.
I watched the movies in chronological
Mandela
order.
effect.
Yeah.
Mandela effect wise, he doesn't say it. But
So you watch it from the which
New
is the
Hope,
middle three. The middle
Empire,
three comes first.
Return. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I came up. So
the last three you just omit, man. the latest one you just omit.
Yeah.
Like this shit.
I like the tree of Star Wars though, with the Andor and the Mandalorian and.
I mean they have their shit, man. You know, real good. Rogue One, which is the most powerful out of all the new movies. Solo is
that's what it was.
It's called collective.
It was
Luke,
Luke, I am your daddy.
He says no, not Luke. He says no, I am your father.
I knew it.
He said no, bitch.
No,
I'm your dad.
You kill. Yeah,
I am
you
your
killed my
papa.
father.
No,
I'm your father. Yeah.
Hey, Jeezy, yeah.
And then he was like, no.
Hey, he run off.
He
run off the stage. He run off the stage.
That's not true. Take that back, you sick fuck.
And then Mari's like, we can heal this. This can still be worked out. And he's like, no, that's not my dad. And then he brings that light-skinned doctor. He's like, we can talk after the show. We can talk in the office for a little bit. And yeah, he had the doctor on scene.
Brian King said, I am your father. Get it right,
man. Who the fuck?
It is that man. That
I am your father.
I didn't know they
Collective.
had different takes.
That's right.
They had two different takes where either
That's
just
Damn.
Collective false
Hey,
memory.
T-Fan, the beard.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
hey,
up, Sam?
props to you. I see you looking real Rick Ross-ish.
Yeah, he got
I need to
Oh,
shave.
Rick Ross.
more than exposure, baby. You gotta have the beard.
Okay, Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan. He's on his Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, I need the raccoon hat.
I don't know if them rappers white rappers.
Yo.
They stack probably.
That's what's up, man. Nothing wrong with it.
Oh, or the dude. Oh.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
One
The
of the
Darth Vader
big
thing got
dude that was
spoiled
out
for
here
me because
fighting.
every
Oh, hold on.
That was
the
out
show
here
had that reference.
The big dude that was out here fighting.
What'd you say, man? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say even before I watched Empire, the father thing got spoiled for me because every show had that reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're in your third. You just hit 30, right?
I'm gonna be 30 by the end of next year.
Yeah. All right. So you're 29. So yeah. It's different for you. Yeah.
I'm
I know
28
these
now. I'm turning
these old
29.
motherfuckers. I know you were saying that these old motherfuckers
always
spoil
about that
everything.
Why wouldn't I have watched it today? Of course I did. That's the first video that I watched of the day. And I was just thinking about how he was like.
God, some of my favorite movies: Empire, Jurassic Park.
Earlier today, I was watching the video of when the contract.
You notice every action movie that has martial arts in it always pays homage to Bruce Lee.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
By the wave of the hand, like come get some. That's Bruce Lee.
I can't help it.
You know.
I'm trying to remember. I'm sure Blade did that.
Yep, Blade did it.
Yeah.
Even
you ain't gotta keep telling me.
Even John Wick.
Rusty's the left.
Yep,
the
John
bad
Wick.
ain't
He no more than one. Dalton might be lucky.
He got that Dalton beard. That's what I'm saying. That he got the Dalton. That's how we got on the conversation. I said he had that Dalton.
You know.
Yeah, you tried to say Rick Ross.
Yeah.
You guys still didn't see the John Wick 4?
No, I gotta wait.
I'm
I gotta
gonna.
wait for it to come out on
I
streaming.
saw it.
There's a decent copy, but it's echoey. I'm not fucking with that.
It's definitely a good
Echo
movie,
and
man. A real
I
good.
know, man.
You'll enjoy
I
it.
know.
I saw it. Echo and all.
bro.
I like
you
how
ain't gotta
Warner
love
Brothers
me.
can get Lawrence Fishburne in John Wick, but he can't get him in the Matrix.
Different companies, different.
No, it's Warner Brothers, isn't it?
It's no. I'm saying like.
Oh no,
well,
it's not.
No,
it's not. Yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Isn't it still the Wachowski brothers with the Matrix?
Yes. Well, they're the sisters now. You know the Wachowski brothers.
You know what I mean. You know it.
It wasn't as good as the other ones. Though,
you ain't trying to get us canceled, Brand. We got 11 viewers. We got 11 viewers right now. Don't do that.
Hey, John Wick Ford, you don't think it was better than the other ones, do you?
I like them all equally. They're all equally the same. I mean, technically, if you,
I understand, I agree.
You can tell Keanu ain't with the shits no more.
I agree though with you.
Well, he wasn't into the movie. He was in it. I mean, I think that's his like the thing of because remember his wife in real life passed away. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, his emotions in that is genuine. You know what I mean? Like his anger.
They got that Renfield though. I'm about to download.
You know,
I don't know.
They got the dungeons and.
I like the other one.
I gotta wait for
I like Dungeons and Dragons actually. I didn't think I would.
I didn't see that one yet.
I haven't seen that either.
What?
I want to check that out. See if it's decent because I have the old Dungeons and Dragons. With
I'm gonna go ahead.
One with I think it's Marlon Wayans was one of the characters.
Stop playing.
Lost Fruit.
Yeah.
Not the new shit. No.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
I do see a dude on the cover that looks like a Wayans brother.
Yeah, it's Marlon Wayans is I think he's like the elf or some shit. Or something like that. Somebody's an elf.
This one, the one that just came in.
Are you for real? Oh, it might be right. It might be right. They different actors.
I don't like.
They older. Why you don't like?
Because I don't want nobody talking about that shit.
Oh yeah, they referenced the animation.
No, it can't be one.
It's one of the Wayans brothers in the new one.
It's somebody.
It's not. It's not him. Man, y'all was
it is Marlon Wayans. He's Snails. He's called Snails. Yeah, he's called Snails. Yeah, I have that. I have that movie. Yeah, I have that movie. And
hold on. Oh no, actually, hey, you know what though? You know
that's
what?
the one with Jeremy Irons as Profion.
If it's Marlon Wayans, then I'll fuck. It's okay because hey, I think the show is trash. The show is trash now, but the reboot of the Bel Air show, Marlon Wayans plays Will's dad, and it's like for his performance in that last episode where him and Will meet back up after all these years, he should have won an Emmy. Marlon Wayans is a very talented
actor. The new season already?
Huh?
The new season is out. It's season 3?
Season 2, man. It's whack though, man.
I seen season 1 and season 2 already.
Man, I thought I
didn't see Marlon. Was Marlon in there?
He was in the end of the first season. He was Will's dad.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Man, that scene was so good. Man, Marlon Wayans deserves an Emmy. Like that one scene alone.
It's a good show, man. It's a real good show to me. I like it. Jeffrey was a gangster in England.
Yeah,
I like that.
But the second season was.
Well, Jeffrey was kind of,
Now the second season was decent, man.
I didn't like it.
I ain't gonna say gangster.
But he was more.
No, he was a gangster in England.
He was more intense than the original character. He was smart, yeah, but he wasn't doing Adderall.
You talking about fucking Carlton, man?
You talking about Carlton? Oh yeah, Carlton. He was
Carlton.
He got that big ass. He got that 12 head.
Carlton is wild. The actor is real good. He's a good actor.
The acting was good.
He's real good. The guy he's real excellent.
I'll be right back.
All right, take care.
Man, I didn't like the second season at all.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I binge watched it. So it was good. I'm waiting for the third season.
I don't know. I can't finish it. It's garbage.
really.
I did start the show.
It's not garbage, man. When you see it all put together, you're gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah, I didn't like
You know, because Will finds out about old boy, and she's gonna get hectic in the future because he's
I gotta
locked.
finish Andor. I finished Good Omens.
Yeah,
I
Good
gotta
Omens
watch
was
From.
good.
Can't you watch From?
He ain't never seen it.
You ain't never seen that? Oh, you gotta watch that.
God.
But
Oh, you gotta
Harold
watch that.
How many
Perrineau.
From
seasons?
was good.
Yeah, all right.
It just come out with the second season.
I can jump in.
They're not
Yeah.
even halfway through the second
No,
season. It's only like 2 episodes.
Yeah, From is crazy.
Oh, okay.
From is good, man. Harold, but he's good. He was good in Lost. He was one of my favorite
What is
characters
From,
in
man?
Lost.
He's good in everything he
No,
does.
it's like horror.
Actually, he's been in it.
Horror drama. It's crazy.
He was even in
Cash will like From because she like that.
that thing on sci-fi, that Zombie Nation thing.
From is a good one.
Yeah, From is
Because
good.
you'll love it. You'll like it.
X or some crazy shit that was.
It's no romance. It's just that weird, hell
You
to
have
the
to
no.
realize,
Fuck
like,
no.
I got you.
I could never do this. I feel sorry for these people. Like it's
crazy.
bad. It's a dark
It's
show.
crazy. Yes,
Ah.
it is.
It's
Oh, the
dark.
From? Well, they're trapped in the town
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
those demons.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
it's
dark.
bugged out.
It's
Hey,
dark.
what was the name of that shit where they had a dome over the city?
Utopia
Don't.
Was it
or
it might have been
Dome? Was it? It wasn't or Europia.
Talking about the movie or the
Europe. Yeah, I know what you're talking
Might have
about.
been a show. I think.
I know what you're talking about. It was based on the Stephen King shit.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
They just dropped the fucking.
Don't right on the
like
city.
yeah.
Like, it didn't matter if it was in it or
Now
out.
the one where they dropped
It
the
crushed. I think it killed some people trying to get out. of it.
Under the Dome, Lone Dragon.
Yeah, Under the Dome.
Yeah.
There you go.
I watched like the first 3
There's a
episodes,
few
and it was
movies with
just.
domes.
Under the Dome. Yep.
Under the
Okay.
Dome,
All
under
right.
the Dome.
But the better one was Colony. The Colony was better, way better than Under the Dome. The Colony,
Colony, yeah, the one. Well,
Aliens.
yeah, because it was based off the movie with Lawrence Fishburne in it.
Man, that shit was so fucking good. And
Yeah.
then they had Wayne
Oh,
Brady.
yeah.
Wayne Brady was the bad guy in the last season. No, he was the bad guy.
Hey,
And he was good. Oh man.
they're doing the 4400 again. They're redoing it.
Oh man, he been with
That-
that crossover.
That shit is crazy too.
That's when he went.
Just
bad
like
guy.
Manifest. Manifest was dope.
Because it was too epic. He's too clean to not do a bad guy.
4400.
That's when I learned.
I didn't watch Manifest.
It was Manifest was decent. I just
That was an actual network show though, wasn't it?
yeah. Manifest was on Netflix actually. But it was
like, wasn't it like a CBS show or something original?
Yeah, I think so. 4400 was definitely USA Network, I believe, or TBS. One of
Something
those.
like that. Them USA shows, they be kind of shitty sometimes.
Yeah.
But sometimes they have like, I think Colony was. Sometimes USA get good shows that are. I personally like when like sometimes a show goes from like a network to like a fucking streaming network, because then the content ramps up and they put a little more into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Colony was one of those.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
You know, it came back. It's on streaming network, and it's more extreme. It's like, you know, the dialogue is harsh. You know, the way it should be.
It's more authentic because they can say all that shit on the streaming. They can't say that shit on television.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the networks.
And Criminal Minds is my favorite.
That's the one. Shamar Moore was in the Criminal Minds shit.
Yeah,
right?
he was there, and then he left the show, and
He went from Soul Train to Criminal Minds.
oh, actually, he came from soap operas. He was on I think Guiding Light or one of those soap operas. And then
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, some shit like that.
I remember, man, when the soap operas used to come on, before they would come on, my mom would always go to Subway, get her one of them tuna subs, and she would sit there and watch her soaps, man.
Yo.
I never had a problem with, like, I already kind of knew that, like, when I was a kid, I was smart. I kind of knew that, like, when my mom was watching her soaps and eating her sub. My mom wasn't about to fuck with none of us. If we don't fuck with you, you ain't gonna fuck with us. Like that was chill mode, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
My mom would take us to the library. I knew when like the good episodes were coming on, she would take us to the library and be like, get as many books as you want. Like, and I loved reading, so I already loved, man. When my mom watched her soaps, I was reading books.
There you go.
Yeah,
I had those comic books back then.
Hey, I gotta head out, actually. Sorry.
All right, man.
Bro.
Good catching up there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Take it easy and then enjoy those movies that you want to catch up on. Watch that John Wick, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies I need to catch up on, actually. Later,
guy.
Hey, Raw.
Yeah.
My son been reading the Batman. Well, he read the Batman Who Laughs comics.
Yeah, that's an extreme.
Dark. Yeah, he likes that shit, and it's good. I'm glad he found something that he likes to read. Like, I was a big reader, man. Reading, being able to read and understand English language and how it works will get you further in life than a lot of shit.
Yeah.
It's important to understand, no matter if it comes through. I wasn't a comic book reader when I was a child. I like reading novels. I was reading like John Grisham and Stephen King when I was in 4th and 5th grade. Like, I was reading all that real like heavy
thought-provoking, dark, thought-provoking shit. Yeah,
right. I was like 5th grade is when I started reading the Lord of the Rings series. Like, and then I got sucked in. Like,
and in the world of Tolkien.
Right. So I'm glad to see, like, because my son, he really doesn't have like he's anyways, he ain't soft, but he ain't as hard as I had to be. And sometimes you got to be like, okay, they may not have had to be as just because I was gone at 14 don't mean that you got to be a hard motherfucker too always. But reading was my outlet. When I was a kid, reading was my outlet. I'm glad to see him get into that, like the comic book shit, because it is more than just pictures and captions. It gets deep.
Yeah.
The comic book world is not stupid to me. It's just something that I didn't get into. But I do understand, like, because the people that I know that know about comics, man, it goes deep. And my son was like, man, he was like, this is way better than the actual. And the next thing I think he got read was the Ninja Turtles and Batman. Batman and Ninja Turtles, they did. Yeah, they
did a crossover, yeah.
So now he wants to read like the Dark Metal series and shit. And that's
that Dark Metal is heavy.
Yeah, he likes that shit. And
sure.
I mean, he ain't but 10, but whatever. If you can understand it, if you can understand it and enjoy it, then that's what's up.
I mean, if he reads anime and shit like that, that shit is crazy too, all on its own.
My daughter reads the anime shit.
Yeah, girls love anime. Girls love anime, like little girls.
He reads the shit. It'd be like backwards. It'd be like you turn the pages backwards and all that shit.
Yeah, back to front. That's how you read it, back to front. Yeah. I got manga Batman. Read that shit. Yeah.
But any type of reading is good. It doesn't matter what you want to. Reading is essential. If you don't know the difference between your and all that bullshit and there and like you do come off as an idiot to people that understand the English language. If you don't know those simple things, because they're simple for me, they're simple for a lot of people, but some people they have to work at it. But if you work at it, you can get there. But the people on that level, when you see the words being used different, it makes people think of you in a different way, though.
Yeah.
Reading is important because people judge you off of how you. It's fundamental.
Yeah. Reading is.
So if it comes in the way of a comic book, and he's telling me all this crazy, I'm glad that he was like, man, he was like, Dad, the Joker killed someone with one of the spikes on his helmet. He was like, man, it was He said, I like the comics better. He doesn't watch the movies. He said he likes the comics better because there's way more blood. And it's a comic.
Yeah.
He's talking about he likes it because there's way more blood. So the comics it's real to him. And
once he gets into the killing joke and the death in the family, Shit. The Joker is just the wildest motherfucker ever made.
Man, that shit's
He's
crazy.
the most brutal.
Oh,
When I was learning about the dark metal Joker and all that shit, I was
Hey man,
like, wow.
these kids and like collecting might not be totally dead because these kids are in the anime. I think it might just cross
that's
over.
different than this.
What,
I know,
crossover to
yeah.
anime G.I. Joe?
No, anime, whatever.
Something else.
Shit,
G.I.
that
Joe.
would be a cool idea. Anime G.I. Joe. That'd be
Ooh.
cool. That'd be
But
sweet.
I think that they'll
Like they did
they'll-
like Star Wars Visions.
like James
Yeah.
be up here talking about, man, I would like, man, I get if he saw some shit, yeah, get that type.
Star Wars Visions was like anime Star Wars, and it was good. I have it.
Anime,
I think the kids are
Star Wars
into
Vision
anime
is
more
I love
horror
that.
shit.
Because it's more accepted.
Yeah.
Back then, anime
So I
in
think,
our
like,
age group was like, you're a
moving
nerd
forward-
ass motherfucker.
Moving forward, it might be like Rurouni Kenshin and Dragon Ball Z and
I don't know what he talking about. Some Kenshin.
like anime shits, man.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
I've
Demon
heard
Slayer.
of Demon Slayer.
There's some anime movies. I think I think that's the pushing.
JoJo Great Adventures.
Old school
yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Hey, reading Rainbow, old
Reading
school.
Rainbow,
You right,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
LeVar
Reading
Burton.
Rainbow.
Shout out to LeVar Burton, man.
Hell yeah. OG.
I used to love watching Reading Rainbow, and I used to get those books from the library.
Yep.
And he would I used
Take
to
a
read them
look.
books.
It's in a book.
Reading
Rainbow.
Oh, anywhere.
I can go anywhere.
Reading is awesome, man. I love
Yes,
reading.
yes.
I read every
Let your
day.
imagination paint the picture.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to.
It is.
Yeah, you gotta fucking read. It is fundamental. If you don't read, man, then that's when you be like,
Let's see. Anyone old enough to call Jason Todd?
anyone old enough
Jason Todd, when the death
to
of the
say
family.
Jason Todd.
Anyone old enough?
Who's
Paul
Jason
Emmett.
Todd?
Jason Todd was Robin.
Oh,
He was the Robin that supposedly got killed by the Joker, got beat to death.
What, bro?
what was that in one of the dark metal shits?
No, this was Death in the Family. A Death
I've
in the
never
Family,
heard of that.
storyline. Joker blew that motherfucker.
Said Red
Blew him
Hood.
to
I don't
death
know.
and blew him up.
I don't know a whole lot. Batman
Joker's
was
crazy. I got the comic. It's crazy. I was going through
I never
my
heard of
the other
that.
day and stumbled on that comic. I was like, this motherfucking Joker is. But see, my theory on Batman is a whole nother level, man. You know, I like I was telling people, like the script that I wrote for Batman, it's psychological because remember, Bruce Wayne saw his family murdered in front of him. He saw his mom and pop.
I'm only 35, Brian King.
That's like a law
Can I see your line?
No.
His
Can I
wife
see your
and his
line?
kid got killed in front of him.
The
He got
rubber
revenge.
vest.
That's
The
Jimmy
Superman
Bond.
Yep,
versus
a bloody Robin vest. Yep.
Bloody
That was a
Robin
good
vest.
Nobody
Hey,
said
like,
that was a damn good
Don't send a boy.
but you're
to
right.
jail, man.
You're right, Raw, because Bruce Wayne, he did suffer a trauma.
So the way I see it, all of this stuff, like the Batman and everything, is all in Bruce Wayne's head. The characters,
What
and
up,
everything,
Prophet?
it's all
Hey.
in his head.
I knew you were gonna say that shit.
Huh?
I knew you was about to say that shit.
Yeah, it's all in his head. The Joker, the Penguin, everything is all in Batman's head. He's actually in Arkham Asylum himself. And everything that is the Batman is all in his fucking head.
Hey, and you know what though? Like that's a good storyline because
Yeah,
it
man.
is.
I wrote the script for that, man. I gotta find an agent to sell it. I got everything in tuned and everything.
That's almost like that one shit that Leonardo DiCaprio was in back in the man. It was a long time ago, but he was
Oh
in,
yeah,
like,
the island, the island.
The Island. What was it?
well, it wasn't the island. It was called
Somebody in here knows.
something island. It was something island.
where it turned out to be that he was actually in the asylum too.
Yeah.
Man, I remember I went. Hey, the first time I ever like played with a bitch's pussy in a movie theater was when The Island came out. Or whenever that movie, the name of it is, it doesn't matter. Who cares?
Island. It's called Shutter Island.
Yep, Shutter Island. Yep, Shutter Island.
That was wild.
That was the first movie, the movie that I was in like 7th grade. I was with this bitch named Leanne. If you're watching, sorry, because she does know about the show. Leanne Orange, shout out to you. I'll reach out to you tomorrow, man.
Last name too,
hey, bro.
Woo! Timestamp video.
I still talk to her from time to time, man. She had a crazy life too, like kind of like me. We grew up in the same like area and went to the same school and church.
Everybody said crazy.
Yeah, she had it. It didn't have to be as crazy if it weren't for me. But anyways, bad story.
Diaper Island.
Yeah, Shutter Island.
Shutter Island, he says, not Diaper Island. Shutter Island. We're not talking about shills. We're not talking about shills.
Damn. I've had a crazy. Ooh, we all have.
Everybody's had a crazy life, man.
One way or another. I didn't have the violent side. Good thing. I'm glad I don't have the stories that Cass has. I can damn tell y'all, man. I'm glad I don't have his stories. He's probably glad, and he should be glad that he doesn't have it. We've talked about this before. I'm glad that I don't have your shit. And you glad it's different and shitty in this. I know. It's all shitty. It's all shitty.
Shit, man. We all got a shitty life.
Well, Prophet, I forgot he made a statement. Well, Prophet, if you look at Japan, they actually took over the Americana way of dressing because their fashion over there, they make Levi's better than Levi's make Levi's jeans. Right. Yeah. They make bomber jackets way better than any aviator maker over here. I think it's Schlot or something like that. No. It's more expensive over there in Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, their salvage denim is like minimum $100, and that's just a real off-brand one. Damn. But their salvage denim can go up to $300, $400, $500. Some I know some that's like thousands of dollars. Depends on the makeup. But their thing, their ethos in Japan is do not disgrace the family. So whatever you do, you have to do to perfection or close to perfection. Right. In order to not dishonor. So that's their way of life, not to dishonor themselves and their family. So when they create shit, they create with the intent of making a masterpiece. So they master their craft. And the looms that they have over there in Japan are the old looms that was bought from here.
He said, I think you mean we
don't deserve that shit anyway, because real denim, like denim jeans, you're not really supposed to wash them like that. You're supposed to like spritz them with alcohol and stick them in the freezer.
We on COVID check.
You're not even supposed to wash jeans. Original jeans were meant to last. They're not meant to be.
We really didn't force it on them. I mean, when you have a popular culture, a popular way of doing things, and the sound, the music, rock and roll, and things of that. That's not forcing. People just love the sound of it. Forcing would be saying, hey, you accept this or we kill you. That's forcing. You know what I mean? They just love the culture of American Western culture. But so happens they love it so much that they do it better because we lost that old way of doing it the right way. We do it half-ass over here now. That's why we're in a predicament we're in.
The director said we forced it on them. He's kind of right.
COVID checks. We
did force it on them. We did force it on them, and then
Bro, you need to take a look at history, man. America showed up on their shores and said, "Do business with us, or we'll kill you." That's forcing.
We forced it on them, and then now
we did not force it on them. We did not. The war may have happened. But we did not force rock and roll.
No, this is pre-war until Western culture showed up on their shores and forced themselves in. They were still, wearing fucking, traditional Japanese clothing and walking around with samurai swords still.
Right.
No.
Now our America.
It was America.
World War II ushered in.
No, this is long before even World War I raw.
What are you talking about? America was in isolation itself.
America was still shipping around, was still going around the
we
world.
were in isolation,
and we were
bro.
trading.
Yeah, we may have limited.
You need to look at history, man.
Yeah, I do. But I'm talking about the influence of the culture. I'm not talking about political parts. I'm
not talking about political parts either. I'm saying if America hadn't forced their way into Japan to force trade upon them, then Japan would have never been influenced by Western culture in the first place.
Japan is heavily influenced by Western culture.
I wouldn't say it was America. It was Britain who went over.
No, it was America.
But though,
I'll look in my
not that I sound like
up here.
But
I'm a history buff as well.
Other family in Atlanta.
Because until we showed up on their shores and forced them to let us, Britain, and Russia in, the only people Japan let in were the Dutch.
British people say we're the easiest to understand. We're the closest to the British accent. Yeah.
The Southern drawl.
Yeah. But if you slow it down.
Well, the point I was trying to make earlier is with the Zennial comment is a lot of these younger people here who are offended.
Think about it though. When you do the Southern drawl,
anything that comes out in America, they embrace all that same shit in Japanese anime.
They always say,
yeah,
right. They have no problem with pedophilia in a Japanese cartoon,
but we have the
right
to an actual British action.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't.
Like people in New Orleans, French.
Nah, there's always a problem with that shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. What do you think lolicons are?
We are the original.
You're right.
Well, y'all.
You're right.
There's all kinds of perversion, right? That's why I like Interspecies Review it so much, because it kind of like pokes fun at that. You know what I mean? All these like gross perverts,
perversions, yeah.
And then all the good like,
there you go.
Yeah, we're in this sick state of society anyway, man. But
it is a wild world, man. Wild world.
I just tell everybody that get what you got to get now because China will soon shut down on America.
Yeah, well, they're already, in the process of setting that up right now. That's why.
You know what, though, Raw?
They're posting that.
Hey, Raw. You know what? You know what, Raw?
What's up?
I hate to say it because it hurts our pockets, but in the long game,
you know what, bros? You know what, bros?
What?
No, I'm just gonna wait for you to start talking again. Then I'll start yelling again.
You know what? What they should, they should shut it down. If you were a country like them and you realize that you're in the goddamn driver's seat, you should shut it down. As they should.
Well, you realize 80% of their damn, financial situation comes from American, purchasing of items from that factory.
They can hurt us easier than we can hurt them.
But like I said before, if our money is worth shit anymore, it's like
because they're shipping to everybody. It's a global thing for them. It's not. It's global.
Yeah,
it's global. Alibaba is global.
America specifically
Alibaba is global.
More useless crap than the rest of the world.
But you do know America
buys shit they actually need in most countries.
But you do know America. See, America is like greedy.
We're buying glow in the dark toilet tissue.
But what happens when they do?
No other country does that.
When they do plan to shut us off, they have open channels now because they don't have to adhere to the rules of any sanctions that America put on, like Cuba.
What country?
How they can trade?
Tell me what country where people have LED
trade with other nations that were on that list. You know,
don't care about that shit.
It's a fucked up time, man. But as they say, you reap what you sow.
You do.
Yeah, well, all this shit was put in motion all the way back when Bill Clinton was in office.
Yeah, way before that.
This shit was before Eisenhower.
At the start. At the start, it was.
Well, I guess everyone talking about the stuff with the Chinese economy.
Oh yeah, as far as manufacturing, yeah.
As long as everyone else.
Well, not even Clinton, even with the first Bush. Remember,
Reagan, goddamn, we can go back.
Bush.
What Reagan did
was patriot. Reagan was more of a patriot. He didn't want manufacturing overseas. Bush,
No, the manufacturing overseas was part of Reaganomics.
Man, he started.
That was ushered by that time. Reagan wasn't even in control of this whole situation. It was Bush Senior.
That was the first 10% of jobs that was sent overseas was part of Reaganomics. Now each president after that opened up the gates a little more, and Bill Clinton just tore the gates down and opened it up completely. That's why America doesn't make anything anymore.
They put it. What I'm trying to say is they put it Reaganomics, but we all know who was running it after. It was Bush Senior, the vice president. He was the one that was putting shit forth, just like with Bush
you know what else he did? Bush Senior was also the guy who was crying on the White House lawn because he was busted for the Iran-Contra scandal.
Exactly.
It was on the news. He was weeping because he knew he was going to prison for treason.
He said weeping.
And then the next day, Ollie North shredded the documents, and then a few months later, he's our next president. What kind of bullshit is that?
Speaking of Ollie North, Oliver North was a good.
Even the crying on the front lawn was nothing but optics.
Oliver North,
you knew he wasn't going on because he was running the shit. He was the head of CIA. He was running shit. He knew what was going down. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why nothing is going to change now, because our law enforcement agencies, that's why the FBI is so down for like making sure nothing ever comes out about January 6th or Hunter's laptop or any of that shit, because hell, the top 10 people at the FBI were all on Epstein's Island.
Exactly.
So if the truth gets out, who are we going to ask to arrest the law enforcement agencies?
That's why
they're just going to be like, well, two fucking bad people. We're not arresting ourselves.
Exactly. But see, that's when you'll have a situation where the people are just going to uprise and it's just going to be a whole civil war within.
I wish that was the case, Rob, but unfortunately, there's, nobody in this new generation capable of that.
No, they're worried about other shit. They're not worried about the real shit. They're worried about what pronouns they get called by.
Exactly. And that's why they push that. Because they're like, if they're all focused on this crap that doesn't matter, then we can continue.
Yeah. They, them. They're worried about they, them. They're worried about be called they, them, them.
And who's the originator of those?
Instead of talking about the real shit.
All that shit is just to make you.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the perfect word right there, bro. Pedophile, right? Because think about what these fucking assholes over here, all the they thems are doing about that. They're like, don't call them pedophiles, call them minor attracted people.
Yeah.
I'm like, go fuck yourself. They're fucking pedophiles. They should all be executed.
Exactly.
And they should. People complain about Florida laws, and Florida laws is not. It's not. Man, I've seen some shit on Facebook where people were talking about where's the best place to move outside of Florida, because no one's coming after gay people. Nobody gives a fuck what you're doing behind your bedroom. We never have.
That's what was so
growing up. Nobody thought about, if my two men neighbors are kissing. Nobody gave a fuck about that. Y'all brought that to the forefront. Started changing the English language into some dumbass bullshit because some other shit. Y'all don't want a motherfucker signing a bill into law where if a motherfucker fucks a child or molests a child under the age of 12 or 10 or whatever, they can't get the death penalty? Really?
Exactly.
If there's substantial evidence, it should not result in the death penalty. I believe that. It should not be an automatic death penalty. I think that the family, if there is if there is evidence that supports without a shadow of a doubt, this is the person that did this shit to your child. Like if you got video evidence, blah blah blah, we know what it is. Then the family should decide. The family will release that person into the custody of the family
What
of the
are you talking
victim.
about? Islamic law, then? Basically, like, yo,
Okay.
you fuck up, you die. Simple
Okay.
as that. Cut, clean.
Man,
perfect.
I swear to God, I don't even want to talk like this, but like, man,
Yeah, but the crazy thing about Islamic law is
let
pedophilia
somebody
is not
damn do that
illegal
shit to
in
my
that.
child, bitch. Release them to my custody. Please do not take them to trial. Please do not have this long out shit. Just release them to my custody, and I will handle that shit for cheaper than hundreds of dollars a day on the taxpayer bill. If somebody does some shit to my child, and y'all know without a shadow of a doubt, because if y'all know, then that means I know without a shadow of a doubt. Release them to me, and I'll handle it. No taxpayer will ever have to spend a dime on this motherfucker. They'll be in my house for months and months and months. I will drag they shit out and happily do it on my dime and not expect nobody else. They'll be like,
You
damn, who
talking
you
about
buying
real
food?
torture, huh?
Yeah, who you buying this dog food for? Oh, I got someone in my basement. You know how it is. You know how the law is. I gotta keep them alive. Nobody's just gonna starve themselves. It takes someone that got something real deep in them to starve themselves to death. So if I put dog food in front of a motherfucker's face, they'll eat that shit. I got someone in my basement that I need to keep alive. If you want to touch children, just release them to my custody, and I'll make sure they don't die for a while.
Hey, and I'm thinking that's a great note to go ahead and end things off tonight. With Bruce keeping things.
I'll keep you alive. I'll keep them alive. I promise.
Ended all the killings.
Wow.
I'm not even talking
well,
about.
have a good night then, Kaz. You're shutting down, right?
Yeah. We got these kids. End of the year are crushing. They've got so much shit going on.
Y'all, man, this the fucked up thing is, y'all know we do the show on Friday night, right? I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, this weekend. Oh, my daughter was like, Dad, this is the weekend.
What?
I was like, the weekend where I got to get up at 6 in the morning. She was like, yep. I was like,
for
band shit. Some band.
Yeah.
I hate overachievers.
Hey,
I'm just playing. My daughter, man, she's in the gifted program. She plays the fucking clarinet.
How old is she?
Could be 14 this year. She's in the gifted.
You're okay with her hanging out with the weekend? He seems to lead a pretty extravagant lifestyle.
She's going with the school. They're going to Carowinds.
No, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. You didn't get it. He said she was hanging out with the weekend. You get it?
The rapper, the weekend, the rapper.
I understand. He's a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
I got you.
You know.
It did go over my head for a second, but by the time I caught it, it fucked the joke up. I'm sorry. By the time I got it, it fucked the joke up. What else?
Well, you know they can't all land smoothly. Some of them go right off the end of the carrier into the ocean.
I would never be cool with none of. Why would the weekend should never be wanting to hang out with you? She taking the shit out.
Yeah, well, you know, I thought it was questionable why Drake wanted to be friends with 11 from Stranger Things.
I know, man. I know that was some weird shit. Yeah, that was the whole thing a couple years ago.
That's a subliminal too.
Because we all know what the industry is. A bunch of weird pedophile ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, well, that's why they're talking about the writers' strike right now. I say let them strike. You know what? Let the actors strike too.
Yeah,
and let Hollywood die and let a bunch of new people who aren't corrupted start making shit.
But it can't do that. It won't do that.
Exactly. Because the next will be just as corrupt or even more corrupt.
Hey, and the thing that they're striking about more money, and they're already making more money.
Oh no, they're striking about the money, but they're also striking because of the AI. AI is doing so much. Chat GB.
Well, let the AI make the TV.
Some shit.
Yeah, because a lot of lazy writers are just letting ChatGPT write stories for them now.
Well, they should, because people still eat it up, and you know what? No actress should be even getting paid the money that they get paid. Like that shit's ridiculous, anyways. Let them strike.
I mean,
Y'all have enough
getting paid millions of dollars to fucking pretend for a living.
It must be nice to get paid enough to where you can just be like, you know what, bitch, I'm going on strike, and then know that the company's gonna be like, okay, we'll give you whatever you're asking for. Like, it's nice. If I quit my job and say some shit like that, they were like, all right, fuck you, neighbor. 1,000 neighbors.
Well, on that note, I'm going to jump out and maybe start a trend that lets Kaz go to sleep so he can take his kids to school.
That's the key word, 1,000 neighbors.
Well, y'all only
Have
got
a great night, folks.
This is the last month, right?
What's that?
May, right? We're in May.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
What you mean? What you mean, Ron?
The end of school year.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why
this is the last month. Yeah, this is the last month.
Yeah.
That's why it's so busy right now with all the field days.
Oh man.
Yeah, the testings and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And the kids and sickness.
Not having to get up at 6 in the morning.
My
is
son got
lovely.
pink eye. I'm like,
damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, his son got. Kaz been rubbing his eye a bunch tonight. That's why I really didn't hit the blunt from him when he passed it to me. I was like wiping my hands off on my shirt and shit.
Well, guys, unfortunately, I don't see M3 or Curtis in the chat, so it looks like
it's Wednesday. Damn,
it's a Wednesday, so I guess.
Yeah, SP, you're right, but that's in every industry. The executives are always going to make the most money. Why? Because they're the gatekeepers to the wealth. That's what it is. Even in fashion and music, everywhere.
Well, and they have to have money to fly to
they
other
can't
countries.
have a living wage as a writer.
Yeah,
living wage.
Epstein's not there making it convenient for them anymore. Now they have to go to like Thailand and shit for it.
But you know what these writers should do? They have a writers guild, but they should have connections with independent movie makers and just do shit like that. Do it independently. Fuck it.
Or they could just make shitty movies and write for the Marvel movies.
All right, I'm really jumping out. Good night, guys. Have a good night, Kaz. Have a good one.
Good night, everybody. We'll be back on
right.
Friday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Man.
Always got to take a stand, definitely. Everybody take it easy. Be safe.
Hey, for sure, Ron. Appreciate
all right.
She came in for toilet tissue.
Thank you for having me, for real.
She came in for toilet tissue.
All right, we catch you on Friday, bro.
All right. Be safe. Peace.
Well.
This YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
Flex Friday, where all the bitches get ready.
Killing the flex every time I step into the booth with my dog, woo. We deliver a body of work with a tag on the toe every time that we shoot. 69 flexes lined up in a row, there was nothing left for us to prove. And just like Houdini, we spin around, disappear in the smoke like poof. Dynamic duo, we brothers in Christ, twins on a 100 proof. There are very few men that could even try to lace up our motherfucking shoes. Tell our mamas we sorry, but there is no time and we both fresh out of bugs. Woke up with no patience for bullshit and our ops all out of luck.
This is a song that end all flexes. 69 entries made to perfection. Links in the chat, how we make connection. Ending the work week with a place for reflection in all the world. They had the audacity, claiming these Z's like a beat in his family. Over a year, been receiving my amnesty. Think they want pressure to the killing my gravity. Always did them right so they can't get mad at me. Had a good life, now the shit turned travesty. Left me for dead, activated savagery. Overcame odds, now my life pure majesty. Yin and fucking yang when we get together. Real recognize real, and we're bringing the pressure. Bombs keep coming in, gotta leave for shelter. Gonna be the hottest summer, and we're leaving them for welcome. Yeah, it's Flex Friday. Never back down, no way, we're surrounded, rockin' chains, taking shots on the next. It's splendid, do whip for the fam, you two keeps the tender. They may claim flex, but we know the pretenders. In this shit, it's time the flex was born. From a few guys to a fucking swarm. Out of the bowels of hell, the show was formed. Entertaining folks, grab a bucket of popcorn. Anything goes around here might happen. 60% of the show joking and laughing. Sharing a weekly news, showing newfound plastic. None of us is open or leave it a package with links in the chat. You can make an appearance. No stringent rules, no special friends. Totally random with your chat, no incoherence. Cool with everybody till there's interference. No bars on language, we curse like saviors. Not for the kids if you're ready to disclaimer. Get lit. We are not abstainers and chat packs with the usual neighbors. Down the shot, smoking Delta 8, crunching on some cookies that the fam might bake. Doing it for years, we can't be fake. 69 flexes ain't no mistake. Fuck with Amsterdam with brothers in Christ. Show's about to start, grab reviewing the device. Other shows mild, so we bring the spice. Get what we want, ain't sweating no price. Now that's out of the way, we get on to the flags. Who could ever expect what the boys gonna do next? Songs about Friday, we made them old stretch. When it comes to intros, we do it the best. Yeah, let's go.
Killing the flex every time I step into the booth with my dog. Woo! We deliver a body of work with a tag on the toe every time that we shoot. 69 flexes lined up in a row, there was nothing left for us to prove. And just like Houdini, we spin around, disappear in the smoke like poof. Dynamic duo, we brothers in Christ, twins on the 100 proof. There are very few men that could even try to lace up our motherfucking shoes. Tell our mamas we sorry, but there is no time when we both fresh out of bucks. Woke up with no patience for bullshit, and our ops are out of luck. The light at the end of the tunnel, this is the end of the flex roll. Make classics, I'm a maestro, when I always deliver the sick flow. Born by the luck of a dice roll. I was conceived in a bando. My story was grim from the get-go, but I made it sweeter than a Fago. Verses are precious, I'm Smeego. March to the beat of my banjo. Click on this shit in your Rick roll. I put this bitch in a chokehold. Smacked it around like a bad hoe. Guilty as charged cause I killed flows, but I'ma have to plead no low. Blacker than flex in the shadows. Pass me my fucking cigarettes. Dropping the flex like acid. He hauling them hoes like an asshead. Jerking my beef like I'm savage. A peek in the mind of a madman. This is the mural at 16. I'm going harder than 16. Your sins weighed on a triple beam. When flex comes, do not scream. You were forewarned at the briefing. Karma's a bitch with a mean sting. How could you think you could fuck me when I am the master of cunting? I am the venom in bee stings. You are the sludge in the dry stream. I am the cum in your brownies. MAS 17, you down me. More chains, no rings, 2 watches, wing frames, MAGA hat. One fat, another Friday, new rap. All I wanna know is where the damn at. Most cigarettes, got a new pack. So much weight on my neck that it might snap. Couldn't pull the shit off with a bad back. Where the fuck is Flex at? Just like a nigga, he's late. One last time I've risen to deliver this benediction. Every challenge accepted,